hello
that
there,
means I
everyone.
can't put in the dice. What up?
And welcome to the Tales from Cestria. Well, I get interrupted all the time by the thoughts of myself and others.
Yep.
It wouldn't be the stream otherwise.
Yeah, of course. God. Anyway, we're back with more Tales from Cestria, a series of stories from the land of Cestria and the world of Terras Venrohyun, where we follow this eclectic bunch of characters known as the Fire Charmers in their journeys in this fantasy world played by D&D. Before we get started, a few announcements. If it is very noisy on my side and you hear a bunch of excess nonsense, that's because I got 5 fans in my room to try and keep my computer cold. Because it's hot, it's overheating, and I'm just going to have to deal with it with how I deal with it. Because I don't have liquid cooled system in my computer, so woo, fun! Nextly.
This computer's not about my life.
No, I don't even know what happened.
Seems like a heater problem.
Sounds like it's always a heater problem. I don't know what your problem is. Anyway, furthermore, or if you guys want to, have an active role or alter the fate of the players here, we do use a Wrath and Glory system. Did my music stop? I believe it didn't. It's just really freaking quiet. We're not playing at all. It's by fixing that. There we go. Solve the music. Anyway, if the music is too loud, I'll fix it later. So, regardless, if you want to try and support the channel and support the players, or hinder the players, you can always donate to the Wrath and Glory Fund. These are the dice right here. Yeah, so these are a set of D6s that allow either I, myself, the DM, or the players to add a D6 to any attack, throw, ability, check, and or save, and just add a D6 onto them to increase their odds of success and or failure. Rather for me to use on any NPCs I play and villains I play, so who knows what fun I may have with it. But also goes towards the channel itself to allow for artwork, music commissions, and other things as well. Other than that, I apologize for the lack of stream content and between technical issues and other things that I can't talk about. And I am very busy as of late trying to get stuff done. So I do apologize for the lack of stream content and everything like that. So in time, I will... Warning, you fix the audio settings? Great. Oh no. What did you do?
Yeah, so I might be too loud now.
Well, we'll worry about that later. So,
Ita,
what's up?
it started working again after you started. What the fuck is happening here?
A little something called magic.
Welcome to welcome to the life of VTubers, where things go wrong, and we have no way to explain how they got fixed.
Just use your real face, man. They'll be fine. No one cares.
Pray to God.
No. They have to earn that.
They have to
earn that.
They have to earn that right. I don't know. I might make that. I might make that a.
That's a sub goal.
That's a sub goal, yeah. 1
It's okay,
million
I'm all left.
subs. And I'll do a face reveal.
All right, get him there.
million subs.
Get a million subs. You guys get me a million subs. I'll do a face reveal. I'll reveal my ugly
On
mug.
YouTube or... Oh my god.
Anyway, so other than that, that's the only real announcement I have. I have also been working on my game on the off stream, so don't worry. Even though there's been a lack of game dev streams over the weekend,
He hasn't forgotten about
I haven't forgotten about it. I got my parallax. I got my lighting plug-in to work, so I got God rays now in the forest. Ooh, fun times.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, I don't have any other announcements other than that. Do you, Lot, have any announcements you want to make?
Not so much of an announcement, but I had a little fun with the image that I found of a certain person running for president.
Uh-oh. I'm concerned.
Is it Mickey Mouse?
I made a meme shirt. Mickey Mouse.
Is
Mickey
it
Mouse
Harambe?
2024.
Mickey Mouse 2024. Vote. Very important. Anyway.
Or don't. We don't care.
Maybe
I
not.
don't, care who
maybe
you,
not.
I don't care who you vote for, just vote. Your voice matters at the end of the day. Vote for whoever you want. I personally am
Vote
voting for
Willie.
neither one of the two major parties. I'm voting for someone else because I don't like either of them. And we'll leave it at that.
I wish there was an option. Like, we didn't re-roll.
Yeah, you got
I
louder.
think we
What the fuck?
should not talk politics on
Also, thank
stream,
you.
so-
I spent a lot of time trying to make this clean compared to what it was before. It's more traditional. It absolutely is more traditional than in the original one I was trying to do. But I digress. Anyway. So, with this in mind, why don't we go ahead and get started with today's session? We are down one player today, and one player is going to be late. She'll be showing up when she can. But in the meantime, we will start with the 4 that are here right now. So, who would like to recap what happened last time?
I just
Not
remember.
it.
Not it.
Not it.
Alright, Iju, it's your turn.
You
It's
fall
always
every
my
time.
turn. What the fuck
You
mean?
don't ever catch up at all. We do this every stream.
You need to
You
get better
think
at
you get
hang
better
on,
at
let me
this.
things.
Let me
If you
get
rely
over my
on me, you'll
notes.
have the most vaguest description possible. I'm saving you guys.
I have you guys recap for a reason. You know that, right?
Alrighty. So a lot of stuff happened, but I'm just gonna go over the main things. We went into a room with Grandral and talked with him about finding the weapons of light, and we also asked him to identify the 3 weapons and a ring that we have, which turned out to be things called Fel Vilhar, which are God Slayers, using well, it translates to God Slayer, which is Draconic and Elvish, I believe.
I think it was Celestial.
And Grandral
originally, but,
tells us a lot about the Grandral tells us a lot about the War of the Dawn Age and the demons, and tells us about the 12 Blades of Light. And then we go to see the Council of 12 and inform them of the situation with the demon lords. And then upon hearing about the situation, they bring us to the treasury, I believe, their vault, where along the way we see all the murals of the Dawn Age and the creation of the 12 Blades of Light. See the complete history of the First Dark War. We come to a room with 11 statues in it, and in the middle of it center has the remains of a giant boulder. The 12 unique blades are embedded into the boulder, and that's where we left off, I believe.
Excellent.
They are designed for each race specifically as well.
Yes, this is-
There is one problem with that whole thing.
What is
They have
it?
racist swords walking around.
No. The fact is, we're not allowed to talk to
Racist
DM. Hit him with a damage of D6.
Wait, what?
The spell activate. He talked to other people instead of keeping it a secret. That's the rule of the spell.
Wait, hold on. One more time?
He told about our mission to other people and what's happened in the room. Spell activate. He broke the rule. He broke the rule.
He is a
We had
rule
one
breaker.
job, guys. We're not
He's an
supposed to
oath
talk
breaker.
about
We
what
both-
happened in the room.
We both just smack each other the next time we see each other for differing reasons.
Are you talking about the recap or?
Yes.
Because of the recap, he said I told people about the mission, which I think there was the spell, the contract that we...
The contract we signed.
Yeah.
The contract you signed was for the
Okay,
blacksmith.
we're confusing the DM.
No, not the blacksmith. When we entered the room of the 12 statues, we are not allowed to talk
There was an
about the 12
automatic.
statues.
Yeah, there was an automatic contract that was put on us, if I remember.
All
correctly.
right.
Yeah, outside of the room.
Yeah, we're outside of the room.
God damn.
We didn't start yet. We're outside of the room.
You know, for Saturday, I'm just gonna give
We're all
myself a
part of the
rap
room with an
This
each
is
of us.
meta. What do you mean? These aren't our characters.
I'm playing the game right. I don't know what you're talking about.
For that one. Anyway,
He just gonna have like 500 raft dice after this.
Millions of people on this stream
Giants.
heard what was in the room.
what if they were here last time?
The giants sitting at the table are about to take severe damage.
Anyway,
He
The
to drop
giants
a
being
nuke
us.
on the campaign, everyone dies.
things I deal with as a dungeon master. Anyway, so yes, you are correct. After meeting with Grand Drawl, you discuss the recent events and you talk about the 4 demons. You talk to Grand Drawl about the 4 demons that were unleashed onto the world. Grand Drawl recognized these demons and realized a coming threat. As such, he took you to the Council of 12, where the 11 representatives of the land of the people and
Use your
What up?
words.
English out again?
just remember I have an emote for this, and it's called "Words Are Hard." And we'll just leave it at that.
I thought the emote was just gonna be French.
No, words are hard, man. Anyway, so
Oh no, it broke again.
anyway, so as you got taken to the Council of 12, you explained the situation to them. Most of them skeptical until the gnome representative peered into your mind and verified the truth with his own eyes. As such, Grandral recommended that it was time to try and find the chosen heroes again, for which you were taken down into the depths of the Grand Citadel, in Stormguard, to the Sacred Hall, where the 12 Blades of Light rest. And this is where we will pick up in the story. As the 11 council members stand before you, the dwarf, who is the head of the council for this set of years, turns to his fellow Elsie. We shall leave the rest to Grandral and these individuals. Go now and inform your various leaders of what is to come. And with that, the other 10 begin making their way out of the room, leaving you guys with Grandral, a couple of royal guards, as well as the head council, the dwarven head council member.
All right, so where first?
The problem you may find.
Girl, I can't hear you past your beard.
It's not Grandral speaking. Grandral sounds a little bit more like this.
I don't sound like this. I sound like this.
I don't like this!
Voice acting is hard.
What's the reference?
The voice acting's hard, period. Anyway, the dwarven council member turns to you, Ragnar, as you say, so where to first? Like, the main problem that we run into is that these blades are fixed into the zone here. They will not budge. And he walks over to a katana, which sits before the statue of the dwarf. You see him reach up, grab the hilt of the blade, and with his face immediately goes serious. You see the bulging of his arm as he starts to pull out the sword. All right, his face turns beet red, and you can physically see the sweat starting to burn him as he's trying to pull it out. The sword does not budge. A moment later, he releases it.
So it's the whole sword in the stone kind of deal.
He who pulls the stone claims its ownership.
Full stone?
Randall, being as you are the oldest among us, I will leave the rest to you. I must inform the king in the tranquil mountains of what has happened. Very well then. Very well then, Borgrev. I pray your message is received correctly. I do as well.
And Borgrave leaves the room as well.
Have we tried to pull up
Going
the
to-
katana?
Inform his king.
Alright, well,
Uh,
I feel it prudent that we
can-
try our hand at all the weapons here. Or if it's just a katana.
would it be alright if we tried pulling these out?
Absolutely. But be mindful, the blades choose their wielders. If you are chosen, you shall pull it effortlessly. But they are also bound by the races that they were originally created for to begin with.
Okay, so what's the race for the katana?
Dwarf.
I don't
That's a
think we have
weird thing for dwarf to be.
I would
Katana.
assume an elf.
Yeah,
I would
not a
assume
ball
a
or a
hammer,
warhammer.
Yeah,
right? A
Warhammer.
battle
They're
axe, a
blades.
katana?
They're
Katana.
blades, though.
Yep. Dwarfs are more Japanese in their stylings.
That's wild.
I mean, it's your world. But
It is
yeah,
my world.
that's- I mean, it's your
This is questionable, but yeah, go on.
What would the human one be like?
The human one is the unique one. While there are 11 statues around this cylindrical room, with the blades resting in what remains of it, in a boulder right in the center of the room, before the human statue, there is not one but two blades. Rapiers in their stylings, but seemingly two pieces of one blade.
And I remember the dragonkin was halberd.
Yep, Dragonkin's halberd. Elf is a Shol Shaddai, a double-bladed sword. The gnomes have another styling of rapier, more of a dueling type blade than the blades that the humans have. The beastkin have a scimitar. The fairies have a thin blade, a more tuned to like a short sword than anything else.
It's actually a great sport for them.
Yeah. A super heavy great sword for the giants. A cutlass for the tieflings. A dagger for the halflings. What else was there?
So should I for the elves?
Yeah, Social Life for the Elves. I already said that one.
A shank.
Uh.
A shank for the halflings.
An axe for the orcs.
of course.
Wait! No, hold on, no. Back up. So the orcs get the axe, but the dwarves don't get some battle axe?
They get a katana.
Mind's blown.
They are the blades of
Your
light,
world,
not the,
but it's
not the
not-
weapons of light. The blades of light. A
Okay, but
warhammer is
what's
not
about-
a blade. It's a hammer.
But I said battle axe. I didn't say warhammer.
Yeah, no.
Look.
Warhammer can have a bladed end.
they want to fold their steel 10,000 times. Let them.
I'm just saying. It's so weird.
You know why they fold it?
I can't. I can't see. There's so many different weapons out there that are bladed in Japanese style, but as a dwarf with a katana is the weirdest thing in my eyes. That's just me.
Actually, yeah, Danganronpa does done better.
I think it'd be funny for the dwarf to just have the kusarigama, which is just the sickle and chain with the ball at the end.
It's getting weirder.
Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Hold that thought. I'm just gonna do a thing real fast.
Does he have one?
He's added in the text as we speak.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just going to save this image right here.
A glaive could have been a dwarf.
Is it Naginata not a glaive?
Huh?
Naginata.
Oh, yeah. What about the sword that was for anti-cavalry? Just out of sheer size. Nadachi.
Going to save that image there. And then...
I'm worried.
What are you posting?
Give me a second. Just gotta navigate to it.
Gotta navigate now.
I assume you're posting this on the stream in that little box.
I will be putting it in the little box, yes. That is a good idea. Well, first off, we're gonna just start showcasing this on Yakusha. Look at that beautiful.
But why do we do this? Why do we keep doing this?
Because he likes it. He has it hung up in his room.
You know you have a swimsuit photo too, right, Hita? Like, I don't need to be the one.
I actually do not have a swimsuit photo of Hita.
What do you mean?
I don't.
I feel like I
You did a swimsuit collab. You couldn't cut that out?
No, I didn't. I didn't get the art asset in time.
I swear I saw you in there.
No, I wasn't.
Chat, I need you to donate enough money to get this man a swimsuit picture.
Dwarf with a katana.
By the way, Hita, I have to.
This is weird. Where did you search this?
Google.
I do have to leave at 4, so.
Well, that's when this game ends normally.
It's on 4.
Yep.
Yeah, normally.
I have another one too. There you go.
I hope you know this is not legit pictures, chat. He found these for someone's weird fantasy.
Actually, that is a. I think that one is a legit one.
I refuse. I never once seen this in any D&D book ever.
That's hilarious.
There's no way that's real. You're not gonna gaslight the Eldritch horror here. That is my take.
I just imagine he was like, where can I find all these weird pictures?
Hey, if you like it, I love it.
Oh my god.
In that picture
I can't.
now, I'm convinced the katana works, yeah.
Who convinced you?
Who convinced you? It's a very good question.
I just think it's funny.
Anyway, moving on. So,
Anyways, Hita, can I try and pull the 2 blades out?
go ahead, Ed, and make a strength check.
Fuck, strength. Okay.
Well, are all the blades here?
Is it?
All the blades are there. All 12
wait,
blades.
Do I
Oh,
do I still have portent?
I thought we were doing
Do I
something.
still have
Legend-
portent, or do I?
Yeah,
Do
you
I
still
roll
have your
new
portent. Do you
portent,
remember
or
what
do
it
I
was?
keep portent? Yeah, I usually write them down. Let me see.
Also, Grand Jaw said it would be effortless.
That's actually not going to help me. So never mind.
If you
I-
are
It's not going to help you.
if
That's
you are
not gonna-
chosen, pulling them out would be effortless.
Okay. Yeah. Screw it. That's a 6.
You
Yeah, that's not happening.
grab the blades, and you pull, and they do not budge. Like, it is an immediate, like, oh shit, yeah, no, that ain't coming out.
It's a visceral reaction.
I walk up and I'm like, I'll give it a shot if he's taking a shot.
Yeah, I thought we were going on some
So
kind of
you-
legendary journey to find these swords out the middle of nowhere in a rock.
They're just right here.
Yeah, they're right
Alright.
there. Make a strength check, Caleb.
Just strength. All right, here we go. Well, that is a 3.
Likewise, you just like, no.
I will make a strength check for the halberd, but I'm not going to try super hard because I don't want
Make
to
a strength check, yeah.
risk damaging it.
I have a weird question.
You have a weird question. What's your weird question before we get the results? Don't forget,
If
you guys
we
have 3
met-
glory dice.
If we wait, why are we using glory dice on this? This should be effortlessly.
If you are chosen.
For that present, I don't want to have
But
it.
you, the DM, would know.
I would know.
So why are we using glory dice for this?
It is
I'm getting-
nonchalantly saying that none of us are special.
I'm getting to that.
Right?
What was your question?
My question was, if we nat 20 on a roll to pull any of these weapons out, would you just let it happen?
For the total of.
No, not just a total, just nat 20.
For the total of.
So no, the answer is no. That answer is no. So
I wish he just said no instead of just saying the answer of.
I mean, if you roll high, apparently we can roll high enough, but if you roll high enough, you can take it with you. Just don't get the legendary properties.
Because all I could think of was just Victor trying to rip the sword out of the rapier and just drag the whole statue with him.
Victor could
make
try,
a
yeah.
safe saving throw. Make a safe every time he swings.
Speaking of saving throws, I need
This is another
Kyoku.
sword?
Yeah, I need Kyoku, Ragna, and Caleb to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
There's a
Famous
wisdom
Kansas,
saving
sir.
throw for
Who
touching
is
these
this kid?
things?
I'm actually good at those.
This is after the strength check.
That's,
So, yeah,
that's a 22.
22. All right.
So
Ragna,
23.
23, and Caleb.
That is a 15.
All right.
Caleb
So-
dies.
So as each
Well,
of you,
Guess I'll make a new character. Well,
The sword stabs
Guess
you
I'll
for
die.
trying to pull it.
no. As I envision it, Caleb
And then
stops pulling.
sticks itself
Caleb's
back
like,
in the
no.
stone.
Well, guess I'll make a new character now. Just crumbles to the ground dead just immediately.
Divine smited for pulling the sword.
the sword comes out of the stone just to stab him, and then puts itself back in the stone.
Not that sentient.
How petty would that be?
Anyway, no, but each of you, as you like attempt to pull, and just before you release, you feel something try to enter your mind, and for each of you, especially for you, my brain shut down there and forgot your name. I have the name literally right in front of me, and I still shut down Kyoku. Especially for you, Kyoku.
Oh my
Yeah.
I'm literally looking at his icon on Roll20. There's
Oh
his name
my
underneath,
God,
and I'm like,
that
what's his
hurts.
name again? Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
sure.
We're off to a fantastic start today so far. Good God. Anyway, the sensation is very familiar to you, Kyoku. It's the same sensation you got when
Okay.
investigating the God Slayers. And it is not an aggressive presence. It's not like something is trying to take over your minds. It's more like seeking information, trying to discern who you are. Do you guys resist it, or
I
do
mean-
you let it happen?
If this,
I let it happen.
Who is this?
who would let that happen? I mean, I guess he's thinking.
Like I said, Kyoku finds it very familiar. Only instead of it
I guess
being a small will, this is a full will. As if the blade itself has a will of its own.
I am actually expecting something like this to happen, so I'll let it happen.
I guess I'll let it happen too. I don't know.
We all die.
In a brief moment, your entire life kind of flashes before your eyes, from your adolescence to the darkest parts of your memories to the return of the 4 demon lords. It is that memory specifically that lingers a bit longer than most. And while Kyoku and Caleb, you like pull away from the blades, like whoa. Ragna, you do feel a small. You do feel the blade slightly loosen as you pull, and with your 21 strength, you do manage to pull it out. But the blade is heavy. Like you have disadvantage with every single attack roll you make with that blade.
I understand I'm not your chosen.
Wait, so you're chosen but not chosen?
I pulled it out, but I'm not chosen.
Yeah. Like he pulls it out, but then immediately like it kind of like the blade drops to the ground. Like he's...
Oh, okay. So the blades are not stuck against the tattoos. They literally are removable. Just can't move them.
Yeah, I pulled a victor, is what we're saying.
That's interesting. I thought like the statue would like hold the weapon entirely and won't let it go unless you are worthy, kind of thing.
All right.
No, I think it just weighs itself to oblivion so that you can't wield it properly.
and that's how it feels to you, Ragnar.
My thought process: how does this place?
You recognize no, this steel is a mixture of adamantine, an unknown metal, probably dragon steel and dwarven steel. It's a mixed. You could recognize the craftsmanship of every single race's unique blacksmithing style built into this blade. It is truly a united blade by the 11 races of Cestria. But yet, despite this, it still weighs a ton. Like, this doesn't feel like a natural weapon. It feels like it is slightly resisting me and more or less is allowing me to carry it for now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick to the blade like mentally and out loud. It's like, I understand I'm not your master, but could you help me find who it is? And I shall take it to them.
In some of the magical gemstones that are engraved into the actual weapon, you almost see like a pulse in agreement.
It would seem that the blades have started to awaken. Perhaps it is because...
Awaken is a strong word.
Even I'm not 100% knowledgeable about these weapons. They've existed for 2,000 years. And I can tell you they've definitely changed within the last 1,000 years. The fact that you were able to pull one, though it seems you cannot wield it properly, means that the blade already knows where its chosen wielder is. With that in mind, where did I put that?
Grandral reaches around and starts rummaging through his pack, rummaging through his bag, and again, eventually pulls out a grand map of Cestria, the very map you're kind of looking at right now on the Roll20 page. As he turns to one of the guards.
That's just a stool or a table, please.
At once, the knight silently just salutes, walks out, and about a minute later, he returns he comes back with another 2 knights that are carrying at the table. And he places the table down before Grand Draw. He lays out the map.
Bring the halberd over here.
No, bring him the halberd.
As you bring the halberd over, you lift it up to above the table. The central gemstone, which is a large ruby-like gemstone that's affixed in near the tip of the blade, near the center of the axe head of the halberd, begins to glow, and a red light falls on top of the map, starting off in Stormguard, the center of the map. It then quickly rushes to the east. And as it travels out to the east, it travels out in, beyond the border into the water, pointing to the middle of the ocean.
Are you aware of any Dragonkin warriors that are out at sea at the moment?
Unfortunately, not to my knowledge. In fact, there could be nothing there. We can wait and see if it is moving. Travel by sea is a lot quicker and will often result in moving.
Hopefully.
Do you hold it there?
Yeah, just hold it there.
Make a Constitution check real fast just to see how you feel holding the blade.
A 14.
I'll say that it's heavy, and you're starting to like definitely feel like you're going to the gym and just like doing static lifting, and but you hold it for a minute, pushing 2 minutes. The mark on the light on the map does not move.
And there's only one possible theory that I may have. There is an uncharted island there.
Very well. Say, legendary halberd, could you assist your friends in letting us... Actually, hang on, can we just bring the map over to the gemstone? On, like, each of the weapons?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright, so, I'll put the halberd on the table. And I'll pick up the map and take it to each of the gemstones. See if there's anything, anyone that's nearby.
As you take it to each of the blades, just holding up the map to it, nothing happens.
Halberd, I think you're the only one nice one here.
The
Yeah, what
halberd,
happened?
the halberd is resting upon the table.
You have to remember, Ragnar, they are all still rested into the boulder here. Maybe they can only
They can all
sense
pull
the
so
wielder when
well.
they are. Maybe they can only tell us where the wielder is if they're out at this rock.
Oof.
Heiyaku starts to try to grab each weapon one by one, still trying to pull them out. I want to do the Shoshidai last.
And I will assist if these blades do not want to cooperate.
So, as you go to each of the blade, is there a specific order that you go into? The Shoshidai being the last one?
Not really. I guess lightest weapon to heaviest weapon in,
so you start
in
off with
coordination of eyes.
Alright, so you start off with the halfling's weapon, which
Dagger
is...
racer?
Well, looking at it closer, it is actually a bit longer than a traditional dagger, so it's more tuned to a short sword than anything. Okay, but starting at the halfling's weapon, it doesn't budge. But again, you feel it looking, you feel it aware of the situation, and more or less that the feeling that you get from it now is not a "you are not my chosen wielder." It's like more of it's looking for a chosen wielder, and that's what you get for the halfling weapons. You attempt a giant weapon, but again, nothing comes out of that one. The beastkin weapon, the dwarf weapon, the orc weapon. As you get to the gnome weapon, that blade, make a strength check real fast.
Sure. Strength check. Oh, that's a 12.
The 12. That one, you feel it loosen, and it's like pulling like a weapon that's 45 pounds, and it's a rapier.
I need help, guys.
Yeah,
This one's moving.
I'm here trying to help you. It was like each of the blades. I'm like kind of picking up the other piece of the handle.
Yeah, but the dueling rapier does pull out.
Just easily, or like?
It pulls out easily, but it is heavy. It's like lifting 45 pounds of just straight
So
weight.
it's not think of me as the user.
You're definitely not.
It did
You're
come
definitely
out.
not the user. And once again, and like Ragna, you get the feeling that it is allowing you to carry it because it knows where its wielder is.
Got it. All right, so we're gonna gather the weapons towards the table, right? And the ones that are able to be pulled out, right, against the table, and then we're gonna move each one by one on top of the map, and then let it point on the map, and then we're gonna mark it to save that map. Huh? Then we'll go out of our way to get those people. Huh? Without bringing the weapons with us.
Can I try one more time on the human weapon?
They do not budge.
Okay.
But
There's no human alive worthy of my power.
Oh my god, such a human.
Peasant, stop touching me.
as I look at Caleb.
Anyway, as you hold the dueling rapier up to the map, it too shines a light. This one on the center gem affixed to it is a sapphire, so blue. The blue light comes out, and it goes from Storgard and goes southeast. Rests the top here.
All right, so we're
Which is
marking it.
Prizel, the capital of the gnome city.
Hey, all right.
We're marking it. Should we not show chat what we're looking at?
Sure, I'll show chat 1 second. Do. There they are.
So they know what the heck we're pointing at instead of just assuming what the map looks like.
There. Hey,
Alright.
Hanyakisha, yes. The gnome rapier is pointing towards Prizel.
All right. And then I want to also mark where we are.
You are the blue circle.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is marked.
Yep.
So my idea, my end game goal of doing this is that make a strategic map to get into all the places all at once and heading back home here.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was the plan. It was like, that one's out in the middle of the freaking ocean. We don't have the funds for that. It's also very far away.
Swim.
That was a lake. This is the ocean.
And we can build a raft. We can build a boat. We have hands. You better get your Frankie on.
You can also hire a boat from Port Lavelle.
What's the name of this? That's not the name. Where the hell is the name?
If you're footing the bill, then sure.
We'll hire pirates.
The Tiefling.
I'm pirate.
The Tiefling capital city is along the coastline.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess they like water.
Yeah, they're
Wait. A sailor who's a tiefling? This reminds me of someone.
What do you mean this?
This
Who
was
do you
before
know?
I ever met him.
What the hell?
This is before I ever met Runthiel.
All right. Well, I guess we continue marking, pulling up the next weapon to mark.
Yeah, Port Lilmane is the capital city.
It would seem that at least 2 wielders have already been chosen. My recommendation would be to take the blades to them directly, since they are already out.
That's the plan. Although picking up a gnome and bringing them back here might be a little bit easier.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know if you you know what? I pick up that weapon, right? Drag it over. Here, hold this for a second.
You hand it to Grandral.
Yeah.
Grandral takes it and holds it and does not seem to struggle too much.
What the fuck? What? No, wait a minute.
Perhaps I should explain, if you're confused on the situation at hand. The blades recognize me, for I was there when they were created.
But you can't wield it.
I cannot wield it correctly, no.
But you could carry it at ease. This is interesting. So that means I'm gonna do something really dumb, but I'm gonna mark in the maps first. I have an idea. I'm gonna need Caleb's help.
What? Why am I? You know what? Let's hear your idea.
No. After we're done marking everything on the map, I want to get this out of the way. Pretty much, which concerns me greatly.
Unfortunately, chat can't see the image of Master Roshi.
Wait, how'd you know it was Master Roshi?
Because he can see. He's
I
the
can
DM.
see the bloody chat.
God, what a goober.
There it is. There we go.
Oh, so your map is just very zoomed out. Why is it zoomed out like that?
My map? Because I
What?
zoomed out.
Yeah.
So I can zoom
But
in
why?
too.
Yeah, but like the big screen, but fit it into a way where it's fit enough, where it's not showing borders, right? But just enough so whenever you want to open the chat bubble, you can. And they'll see whatever the chat bubble is.
Yep.
You can crop your windows in OBS.
No, it's not even OBS. This is just a Roll20 thing.
What are we doing?
Yeah, what you're seeing is an OBS. It's how I have it set up in OBS.
Yeah, actually, what I'm looking at here is that he has an overlay with a window cut out of the overlay. He just has Roll20 behind that.
Yep.
So that gray border that's inside the thing
That's
is not
that.
Roll20? I thought it was Roll20.
No, this is Roll20 right here.
That's what I was talking about. That.
Yeah.
This would like zoom it into the point where that is out of the way, right?
If I go to this.
But large enough where when you open chat, it will just move it aside instead of just like,
Hey, look, it's awesome. It's
Hello,
awesome.
Steve.
I will have to show. I have to show my screen to
Also, hi,
explain
Diva.
anything.
Oh,
You're alive.
I am alive.
I will survive.
Who wants to
And
give
then-
Diva
As
a
long as I
recap?
know
Of
how to roll, I'll know I'll
Who wants to give
stay.
Diva a recap real fast? That might be a glory dice in it for you.
Nope,
Not it.
not me.
It's you now.
We're talking about
He's
this week or
learning.
last week?
Today.
Ichi's learning.
Today, alright, so we are pulling out the sword. The blades as they are, and then we're able to pull a couple of them out. The
I like how the
rapier
music off.
and the halberd. The halberd is pointing out. We bring them to a map, and then the jewel is shining a light onto the map, pointing out where their chosen is, like they know or something.
One
The
sec.
halberd seems to think
I
that
need
they
to turn
belong to the
music up
ocean.
because I can barely hear myself and you.
You can turn down the music in the sound settings in the chat box area.
20. Roll 20. Audio. That's better. What were you saying?
All right, so we are taking the blades of light and the ones that have come out, as in the halberd, who thinks his owner is chosen is in the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
and then the rapier it says its owner is in the capital of gnomes,
Castle of no.
as marked on the map.
Which way are we going to get there?
We're gonna walk on the path, probably east.
Are we going by the lake or whatever that's there?
We're done going by lakes.
What?
We're done going to lakes.
What?
That body of water to the east of the circle, is that going to be on our path?
It's going to be next to the path.
Is it gonna? Okay. How long is it gonna take to get us near that body of water? DM.
Is about a half a week.
That's wow. Okay. Well, once we get to it, I want to do some fishing of sorts. If the opportunity arises.
How grand.
Not the type of fishing you're thinking of.
What?
Well, maybe
Now I'm curious.
you'll have to wait and see then, huh?
There, so that's half a week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week. Probably about 5 weeks away then? Oh, wait, no, I'm going by halves. 1 week, 2 week, 2.5 weeks in, it looks like.
I have to make a note. What are we doing?
Alright, so what are all the weapons that come out for us?
Those are the only two.
Alright.
So we made the Gilded Acorn, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make a note.
No, then. If you want, I can arrange for you to use the city teleportation network, but I can only get you there.
That is a capital city. Yeah, they probably have a magic circle. Thank you, Grandral.
It's the least I can do. The downside is I cannot get you back. You would have to pay for your own way back.
It's okay. I believe we will be heading straight from there to the Tiefling port. To go to sea.
As a
You've
note,
done a lot for us.
Tiefling port
Thank
is
you.
right here.
Right where? Right over this?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the orc
Oh,
capital
thank
city.
you for the line. Oh, okay. What's this one?
That's the dwarf capital city.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yep. Then the human and the Elvis capital city is of course Valendresh. That's the tree of the world tree itself. Human capital city is right here. You guys have been to the Giants capital city. Tieflings, halflings are right here. Beastkin are in the middle of the Scorching Expanse. And Dragonia is up here for the Dragonkin.
Damn it.
The fairies are the only ones that do not claim a location as a capital city specifically.
Alrighty. I wonder if we'll ever be able to explore these multiple different islands.
I think we're about to, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, not about to, but I mean, like,
What islands are the one in the
Soon.
lake area thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
The lake
Japan,
area?
Hokkaido.
The ocean.
Should I use all the raw gold ore I had for the gilded acorn? I guess it doesn't matter. I can just get it from blacksmiths and stuff.
Yep. So,
Japan.
fire charmers.
Yep, I hit the wrong button. What did
What
I
are you
do?
doing?
Fuck, I did it
Alright,
again.
weapon.
We are.
are teleporting.
Yep. Not really much we can do here.
How long do you think the teleportation will be ready, Grinjal?
As soon as we get there.
I guess we head straight there. We're going to a capital city. Not like we need to stop for rations or anything.
Alrighty. Well then I'll follow you, Grandroll.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to the live play stream. So, as you guys, oh, perfect. So, bring up Stormguard's map again for the chat to see and everything. So, as you guys begin making your way back to the actual city itself. You make your way into the. Be lazy, I'm gonna do this. Just block myself up. When did I put this thing? Right. Where I put it. You guys make your way to the Noble District, which is the first section outside of the barracks itself. From there, you are taken to further into the city. And return back to the market district through the gilded area and everything like that. So you just travel down the main road. From there, a few blocks off of the, a few sections off of the main plaza area where the large fountain of where a large statue fountain sits in the middle of the street. You do see a large building and very busy traffic-wise. The sign above it reads the Teleportation Hall. As you take it in, the best way I can describe it in a modern sense of the word is that it is basically an airport terminal. Only instead of it being more of like passenger traffic, it is more merchant focused and everything like that. So there are far more merchants located around, and there are several very rich people that looks like they're traveling from very city to city. You do see some dignitaries there as well, and I believe this is also where you will meet up with Fasha if he hasn't been with the party already, and we'll just see that he's there and he meets up with you guys. Just so that he's actually with the party, so and so.
Okay.
I shall partially pay Fasha to the best of my ability and how I think you react to the situation. So, as you meet up with Fasha, do you guys tell him of the plan?
I mean, why
Yes.
wouldn't we?
So here's the plan. It's on
Yeah.
the plan.
He does stop,
Alrighty, so here's the plan.
he does stop, and he says, "Hanyaksha, can we have a word real fast?" And he grabs you by the shoulder, and he walks you away from the rest of the group. And,
Rude.
Hanyaksha specifically. So, he then was there. Did you realize we're going back to Brazil, right? And the mafia? Hanyakusha. Don't pass out! Don't go towards the light! It's too hot!
Someone
Son.
donate to him. It'll wake him up.
I'll
Subscribe.
produce a large.
I'm not asleep. I went to the kitchen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I had to make me a cup of coffee.
That's fair. To keep yourself awake. Anyway, yeah. So Fasha pulls you aside and says, "We're really going back to Brazil, to the mafia. Do you remember what happened last time we were there?" And then it
Oh no, it's the
and then the
consequences
realization
of my
hits you.
actions.
Oh shit.
Oh no, no mafia wrong. That's so scary.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to separate the party then.
So you have so what's the plan then? And what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about allowing some of our members to go, not in our name, to Prevail, who hasn't been seen there. And most of my memory per se, only me, well, not me, because I was disguised, Caleb, only Caleb, Victor, and Fasha was the only ones who was known by face.
Yes, I am Fasha.
I didn't realize that at first.
I'm playing Fasha because he's not here today.
Okay.
You were talking to
Only
Fasha right now.
Only you, Caleb, and Victor, as much of my memory as knowledge, was the only one seen by face and remembered. So, if anything, right, we have more members now. Rabbit, Iju, and who?
Who?
Huh?
Who is this rabbit? And who is Iju?
Oh, are you really going to play this game right now?
I'm really gonna play this game right now.
Playing D&D, yeah, we're playing the game.
You're role playing here, sir. Role play.
Phantom
What's that?
Barb. I don't remember his name.
Rude.
Don't say rude. He did it too.
It's on the bottom of roll 20. Just look at the bottom.
It's
of your
not.
You can't see it?
No, for me it was covered.
Screen.
Like everyone else is on the top of the screen for me, and then there's some people on the bottom of the screen.
On roll. Yeah, on top of the screen is the current party. On the bottom of the screen is former
Yeah,
party.
I don't see Rabbit.
Yeah, because he's up top, right here. Now he's in the middle of the map.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it. There's no name. Do I have to share my screen?
Let me double check.
There's no name
Hold
there.
on.
I didn't know who
You
the
see
fuck
me
that was
now?
for the longest. Yeah, that's Kyoko. I see Kyoko. That's not the problem.
There we go.
Okay.
How about now?
Now I can see the thing. There wasn't ever a name there for the past 3 sessions for me.
Well, problem solved.
It actually wasn't there before as well for me, so it just wasn't for Ragna there.
Just imagine I
know
never
my
introduced
ass.
myself to the party.
Yeah, we could have
Who's
just
that
gaslit him
guy?
and said it was there the whole time.
Anyway, back to Tasia. Barb, Kyoko, Ragnar, and we are the only people who can enter the city without causing a fuss.
I honestly think splitting the party is a bad idea.
Yes, but eventually, unless y'all want to all do it together, y'all stay outside the city while we infiltrate inside. In and out job. That's the only other way to get
in the
it.
city.
Who's infiltrating into the city? What?
as Barb just kind of flies over, just like, who's infiltrated is what now?
Okay, no. Look,
You do realize that, as far as I recall, our party does not include a rogue, but that is okay because the druid is probably the best at sneaking and
no
infiltrating.
one sneaking anywhere.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I just snuck into your mind, your idea.
That's not what my idea was.
Hanya, 'cause I
Not
think we need
one
to tell.
part was sneak inside.
Anyways, I'm gonna go back to
I
reading
think
my
we
book.
need to come clean with them.
I'm gonna go read a book. Let me know when you're ready to talk, like in a grown-ups.
I think we're ready to talk.
Hey, grown up. Coming from the person who interrupted, eh?
I'm sorry, but your ideas were so loud it was hard to ignore them.
Look, teleportation is gonna be simple. It's an in and out job. We teleport in, 4 of us, and we teleport out. Shouldn't
Okay.
be more than a day, if anything. While
Okay.
y'all stay here, wait at the other end of the teleport, ready to bring us back.
You do realize that
Garb,
this
are
is
you
a...
really being like this?
Pasha looks to you. Anyaksha, have you ever had to use the city teleportation networks?
No, I walk everywhere. I'm a monk.
So we do not operate these teleportation circuits. You pay for them, and then the facility practically met, and then the members of the guilds, the individuals who work here, teleport us.
Yes, but knowing that is a grand mission, right? And grand
And
jewels
it's
is
about
involved, and
1,000
the other
gold per
higher,
person.
the High Council should be able to cover us, knowing what we're trying to do.
I don't know if the High Council can cover for the Mafia.
What do you mean, Waffy?
The Mafia runs Prazel, do you remember?
Yes, I am aware of that.
The same mafia.
I'm talking about
that
teleporting
hates
there
us.
and giving us enough gold to teleport
Phantom
back.
eventually walks over the same Mafia that hates us. At this point, kind of everyone gathers around. Grand
I
Draw
repeat, we've already been pointed out that I was pulled to the side. Why you guys just interfered?
It's taking too long.
The conversation was pretty loud and I got bored.
Yes, that's what I said. In other words.
Don't you give me a header.
You guys were being pretty loud over there. Everyone's looking at you.
I want to make a complaint right now, but it's not the time or place.
Well,
Clear measures. They should cover us for teleporting out of the city and giving us enough gold for only the teleportations to bring back.
give me a second.
This is a dire situation. We don't have time to wait. I'm pretty sure they want us to walk all the way back after teleport. It took us a month just to get halfway.
Maybe if someone didn't control alt delete their house.
Who the fuck did that? Cause that wasn't me. That was Fasha.
Hey,
Look at the burning.
hey.
I didn't try to set anything on fire. If anything, my idea in the beginning was to infiltrate quietly. What did we get? Victor, Kool-Aid Man into the front door.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. You did have a half-time
I
walk.
had a whole strategic plan and everything. It was thrown out the window.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
We are in this mess because of y'all.
Okay, and Fasha speaks up. Okay, and whose fault was it that they continued to chase after us by sending them an apology letter? Admitting guilt.
They chased after y'all. And they didn't recognize me. I was a Sky for the 90th
Yeah,
time.
so screw the rest of us though, right? As long as you're safe.
I had to apologize for y'all, boy. Otherwise, we were forever going to be criminals in the city. I had to try.
They didn't know we did it though.
My knowledge is that they knew that we did it, hence me doing it.
That's not the point we're trying to make, Hanyakusha. You handed them a letter basically admitting guilt and putting our party's name on the list. So now now the party is wanted as a whole, not the individuals.
They was gonna find out our party's name just from our name.
We don't know that.
That's
Plus,
the
they was going
obvious.
to let us go.
Wait, hold on. Now I'm backing y'all up tenfold. You don't think if they asked our names to our guild, the guild would not tell them the fuck our party name is?
Yes, because to those who have been in the guild longer, which would be Ragna, the guild does not readily give up its adventurers to other third-party factions.
Unfortunately, the guild is slightly controlled by the mafia inside, so that is not viable.
Brazil.
You said it yourself. The mafia control everything. That includes the guild. That means they have members of the mafia in the guild.
No, they don't.
That's what you incited to us. Saying the mafias control everything means including the...
Politics. They never change. But anyways.
Alright. I have a better idea. Wait here, and Fastro walks off real fast. Gredral comes back moment.
Is everything alright? You're heading to Brazil first, I'm assuming?
Peachy. Question. You gonna cover... Are the council's gonna cover the costs of us using the teleporter back?
Unfortunately,
I'm
the
pretty sure-
council is not covering you, I'm covering you. And I really only have the finances to send you one way for right now.
Oh my god. How are we gonna... Why isn't the council covering this? Knowing how dire the situation it is?
The council probably has they might have deep pockets, but they possibly also have other issues they need to.
Yeah, it's gonna take them
This is a
5 months to
major
agree.
Someone's never played.
Yeah, they also all left the room before any discussion of teleportation and travel was there.
I wasn't aware that we left the room. I was thought we was in the room the whole time.
I said that at the very beginning, and then they leave the room.
I wasn't there for that, remember? I was in the kitchen. I was called out.
I don't know. I didn't know you left for the kitchen.
I told you when I came back when I was calling you.
Anyway,
Because weren't we supposed to mark the map for each sword at that moment? And then what about my idea for what I had planned for the swords?
Alright, what about this? Is there a teleportation in the Tiefling capital?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
What if we go to the ocean one first, and then hit up the known place on the way back? You can make preparations to camp out in the middle of nowhere. We go in, we find the person, boom, we're done. They just go to the Tiefling one first. Or the halberd first.
We... How many weapons did we mark at all, Ethan?
can you repeat that one more time, please?
How many weapons did we mark on the map?
2.
2. We was only able to get 2 out of
Yes.
what, the 12 weapons?
2 out of 12.
Even the Shoshidai.
Even the soul should die.
Okay, so I wasn't worried the Shoshidai and the Shoshidai wouldn't move.
No. Right now, the only weapons that you guys are carrying are the halberd and the dueling rapier.
Okay, so we also carrying the weapons outside the room.
Yes.
That was important information to know.
They are Yeah, you guys also have the weapons. You guys have, I would assume that you guys have wrapped them up or made them look more natural.
My idea using Phantom was to commune with the weapon into a spiritual link, just like how we commune with your goddess.
I think we just used methods
Yeah.
for that.
That ritual was specifically meant for my patron. I don't know if I can do the same thing with these blades.
Never
And I'm
hurts
all
to
down
try.
for trying, but just letting you know, sometimes it just doesn't work.
I feel that. That's why I will also be helping you.
Sorry, I was just trying to read that.
The thought process is that if we can commune with the weapons won't fight us. Yeah, we can't wield it, but at least we're not holding in little tinks in our backs.
So who is actually holding onto the weapons right now? I'm pretty sure Ragna has the halberd.
Yeah.
Who has the dueling rapier?
Dueling rapier?
Yeah, it's a rapier built more in a style for dueling rather than like a traditional rapier style, which has a slightly thicker blade.
Fair.
We'll just say
I wouldn't carry any of these things because I figure it will slow me down.
You're also the strongest person. Strongest and the second strongest in the party.
Fair.
I
You're the
will
one against Kyoko who will, have to drag it on the ground.
make a perception. Let's see.
What?
Whoever decides to carry the rapier and Ragna, make a perception check real fast.
I assume it's just gonna be Hengaku holding the rapier. Isn't he already?
No. That's my knowledge.
I'll try to hold the rapier.
And make a perception check.
Ragna. Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, Ragna, for you, you don't notice.
A +6.
Yeah, you don't notice anything, Ragna.
24.
24. As you're thinking
Yeah.
As you're thinking about okay, yes, we're carrying the weapons and everything, you realize that, wait a minute, I've held the weapon for a moment and it felt super heavy, but right now it feels super light, like it's a regular rapier. So you get the feeling that for the sake of travel, it's not weighing you down. But if you try to use it, it will weigh you down.
Okay.
And you're the only one to notice this because, Ragna, you're so used to carrying a bunch of heavy weapons anyway and heavy armor that you don't feel that much of a difference.
All right. So, the sake of safety of the weapons,
Now,
two people.
yeah, now Iju is the only one that knows this.
Oh,
So,
I will inform the rest of the party. This rapier doesn't feel heavy anymore. I assume that in order to carry it, it is allowing itself to be held without strain. But if we try to use it, then it will weigh us down to the ground.
and as he mentions this, that only now do you notice that. Oh yeah, no, that's right. The halberd's affixed to your back right now, and it doesn't feel like there's any extra weight on your back.
Interesting.
all right. Well, as for safety measures, for anybody trying to, possibly be aware of what we're trying to do, or possibly just want to pickpocket us, it'll be safe for different people to be holding the weapon and carrying them. That way, as one doesn't get pickpocketed, we don't have to worry about all of them being pickpocketed.
Wouldn't that
Who's
just
gonna
be the
pickpocket this?
pickpocketer down?
You'll be surprised. What'd you say, Feather?
Wouldn't that just weigh the pickpocketer down? Because they don't
I
know.
feel like, yeah, I feel like it would be clearly obvious who stole the weapon.
I feel like
Yeah,
if
but
they
I mean,
tried to
like-
pickpocket us, they would just fall to the ground immediately with how it weighs. Unless, of course, the pickpocketer
If I
is the
also
chosen
may
wielder,
point out
then-
the obvious, you have two individuals carrying the weapon separately as well right now.
As he points to Kyoku and Ragna, each of them holding a separate blade.
I repeat this. I did not know this. I just saw that only Raga was because I wasn't informed.
Anyway.
I was talking about just like not just picking pockets when I'm walking, but sleeping, camping, anywhere.
Well,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
assume that this blade, if it finds someone trying to grab it that is not us, will weigh them down so that they can't move. Unless it is the chosen wielder, then I guess they just get away.
Which is still a bad thing if you think about it. Yeah, the chosen wielder got the weapon now, but we don't know who the chosen wielder is. So we can't track them or find them or find a weapon.
You do know I can locate objects, right?
Can you use it on these
When we
blades?
rest, hang on. When we rest, I could also set up my alarm right around us, so if anyone even does come close, they will trip off the alarm spell.
I don't think you can take alarm with you.
Alarm spell.
The alarm spell, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can take an alarm spell with you.
Well, no, but it would wake us up if someone was trying to come over and pickpocket the blade. I just have to cast it before we rest.
Should you not already be doing that?
Why have you been doing this before?
How do you know that he
I
hasn't?
honestly,
What kind of wizard are
I
you?
forgot I had the spell. Honestly,
This is a lot of questions.
This spell was kind of at the back of my spell book. I never go back there.
And people call me an idiot.
Every time we camped out and get ambushed, we could have had that active, so all of us could have rested. I am screaming internally inside.
As you guys are
I
now
forgot I had
understanding
the
that,
spells. It was great.
as you are now understanding, Kyoku still has two different spell books and is like trying to justify like I can't memorize everything out of every book. Fasha does return.
Well, no.
and
This isn't my main spell book. This is just me being an idiot.
Oh my god!
Fasha comes back right when Kyoku says that. Like, I have no idea what conversation's been going on, but here, and he slams a scroll into your chest, Tanyakusha. Would this make you feel better when we go to Brazil?
What's this?
Unfurling
The
it,
scroll of alarm.
unfurling it. It is a.
I swear to
spell-
God, if it was.
It is a spell scroll of the sky self.
Anyone already do that?
Specifically, of a higher level for which he can cast it on multiple people.
So seeming.
Hmm?
Did I say that right? The scroll of
Sure,
seeming.
why don't you say it is
Scroll
a scroll of
semen?
semen, yeah.
Oh. Where did you get this?
I bought it.
Where? When? Where?
just now, here in the city, when I walked away and said I'll be right back.
And you had the funds for something this powerful.
I'm a
I mean,
noble.
he is a noble.
That doesn't mean anything.
He just face palmed himself.
Pasha, relax. It's not that serious.
You gotta
It
remember,
is.
to hey Yaku, nobles are just people. Titles mean
Very-
nothing to Yaku.
Very rich.
Except for
people.
Grandmaster.
Yeah.
Grandmaster does. The titles
No,
of your
even
monk,
that.
the titles of your monk order do mean something to you. Whether you choose
Oh, yeah.
to respect them is a different thing.
Yeah, again, no, I don't. I acknowledge them, but I still see them as people. So I do talk to even my grandmasters as normal.
Exactly. That's a character.
Hey,
That's a
Gaku,
character
do you
thing.
remember? Hey, Gaku, what is Bone Daddy's name? You
Are we really doing this right? We're really doing this right now? Right now?
You know he can't remember.
Right now?
Daddy, I am. Who is this Bone Daddy?
Look, Grenjol, everything will explain soon. I don't want to say it because I feel like he will fucking punch me in my gut right now if I do. Huh?
Are you referring to Rory?
No.
Make a deception check.
No.
I hate this! Why you do this to me?
Why not?
Why the hell
Are assholes. How's a natural 20, a 30-20?
30-20?
30-20.
He stares at you, and eventually it's just like,
Whoever this Bone Daddy is, sounds like he works in a brothel.
I was saved.
Bone Daddy is
Bone
Very
Daddy
interesting
secretly does
character.
work in a brothel. That's the lore we didn't know we had. Is Bone Daddy actually does work in a brothel. Actually,
He swears he goes
I don't
there
know, I've
only
never
for
met him.
research.
Only for
But
research.
We know.
To study special species. Huh?
well. I mean, how else is a necromancer supposed to learn how to raise bones?
He's not a necromancer. Wait,
Bone
actually,
Dad-
he is a necromancer. Huh?
Bone
Gosh
Daddy
darn
is
it.
the interspecies reviewers.
There's a joke there, but I'll leave it alone.
So with that being said, am I just secretly been doing Bone Daddy's job for the past couple of months? Going to these brothels and then raiding them myself?
I'm not the bard, but I'm making some good jokes today.
This is
Look
right.
at me, I make a joke now.
It's all fun and games until you find a hyena beastkin.
Oh,
On top of that, as I pull Ragna aside, Ragna, Barb don't know who Bone Daddy is.
Is it an issue if he doesn't? If he
A
does,
lot of people, as much as my knowledge is aware, Bone Daddy's real self is dead. Barb was reading a book that Bone Daddy wrote centuries ago. You know how that will freak people out?
I look back to all the Elvish authors out there.
look back to the author of the Lusty Argonian.
that's right, over half the party hasn't met Aunt Rory.
Yeah, right? That sounds like, what the fuck are you doing?
I've not.
I gotta ease them into it. We can't just throw them into it. The flames. You trying to give them a stroke?
Anyway, so are you heading to Brazil or Portland?
Nah, like a blank.
Words.
Words are hard,
We're
man.
getting a pretzel.
Port Lilmane. Presel
I
or
should
Port
put Lilmane first. Presel, let's be honest.
You seem to have a big issue with Brazil, so Port Monte may be the best.
I don't have an issue. I'm just worried about my friends here.
You have an issue.
Look, if Presel is a lot. Yes, I'm gonna roll deception for this. Presel is just a lot for me. It holds a lot of hateful memories, and there's someone there I'm just not ready to see right now.
I go ahead and make a deception or perception, deception or a persuasion check of your choice, Hanyakusha, and anyone that wants to.
They're both the same thing.
Yeah. So you don't have to tell me which one it is. It's just.
Well, I was just saying they're both 9, so it's like either one doesn't matter.
All right. Hold on to that number, Hanyakusha. That is your DC, and depending on what...
I didn't roll yet. I was just saying that the modifier for my bonus is not.
I'm telling you, save that number to yourself. You don't have to tell anyone.
Okay.
That is their DC. Ragna, since he's talking to you directly, make an insight check.
There's someone there that's special to me. I'm just not ready to see right now. I don't want her to see me like this.
I'm just like staring at him.
Hey. Okay.
Can I make an insight check?
You can too. Yep. And Hanyakusha, same rules for any sort of insight check versus deception and or persuasion. You can reveal as much truth or as much lie as you want. It's in your hands. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, he's lying, unless if it's like something completely blatant and they roll like super high.
Well, Kyoko fell.
With a +6, I don't know how I just. Okay. +6 didn't help here.
Who's next?
It was Ragna and Kyoku. Those are the only two.
No,
I already rolled. I rolled the 11.
Ragna also failed.
I'm just staring at Hanyakusha.
You want to roll this?
Barb, as you look over Hanyakusha, you notice that, and
Jesus Christ, Barb!
yeah, except for that's a perception check. So you notice that there's a bit of dust on his shoulder.
Oh God, you rolled the wrong one. I didn't notice.
That's 6.
Oh, you don't see shit.
Like I said, I see dust.
The solemn. So pretty much everyone fails, right?
Wait, hang on. I might.
I'm reading my book, so I don't care.
I want to point out they know they have glory dice.
They do, but they've already done it. So pretty much everyone failed. 13 was the highest, I believe.
Yeah, 13 was the
I
highest.
know what happened. I'm just staring at him.
Yeah, but what is my?
But do you know about the girl I was talking with? That's the question.
I don't think you've told anyone.
I don't think I told anyone.
So yeah, no. Oh, Phantom's just looking at you like, really? You don't know what? Oh my God. How can you? You know exactly what happened in Brazil. Everyone else, he genuinely looks like, yeah, there's someone there that he doesn't want to see at the moment.
Which is slightly true, technically.
That's why I said perception or persuasion or deception.
Chat, I want to point out, gaslight is the most powerful thing in all D&D. Remember that.
I thought that was called fairy fire.
It even works with the players.
So, Port Lilmane.
Yeah.
Very well then. I shall go finalize the teleportation procurement.
And Brindrell walks off.
Yay.
Whew. I feel like I'm about to be interrogated.
few moments later, Grandral returns and says,
All right, your passage has been secured.
and he
Thank you, Grandral.
and he hands out the tickets to you.
Now, mind you, again, it's a one-way trip. We don't have the funds necessary to get you back here. It's 6,000 gold. It's not exactly a cheap amount of money.
This will suffice. The goal is simple. We'll start at that area and then work our way to Brazil after.
So you're starting off in Port Lilmane, which is in this general area. Actually, I'm just gonna put you there right now. So, as you guys make your way to the hallway for the teleportation network, like an airport terminal, you do have to wait for about 15 to 30 minutes for ongoing and incoming teleportation traffic to go. More often than not, these teleportation circles are used for the transportation of goods and those who are of the very high. One second.
So is this teleportation circle like the Spirit Airlines, or like a good one that's not gonna something's gonna go wrong?
This is one of the few state-able teleportation circles out there, so it's more like a reliable airline that doesn't fail. You don't have you're
So it's
literally
not Spirit. Good.
You're going from point A to point B. There is no major risk of missing your target, especially since the people who are teleporting you are very familiar with the locations because they travel there on a regular basis and they're very familiar with it. In fact, the people who are when you are called in for the teleportation along with a few other nobles, all this because it's transporting more than just you 6. It is transporting like 3 other people. When you get to the hall, you're led down the hallway to a room marked Port Lilmane. And when you're there, you are greeted by spellcasters, tiefling spellcasters, who are the ones that are specifically teleporting you there. They have you gather upon a teleportation circle. Well, they go through the basic rules and regulations of please keep your arms and legs inside the eye of the teleportation at all times, else you will have a loss of limb, and we are not accountable for your loss of limb, so don't be stupid. It's pretty much pretty much the long and short of the conversation.
Sign here to waive all your rights to lost limbs.
Wait, so are we where the circle is? Tiefling Port?
You will be traveling
That's
there
where we're going.
momentarily, yes.
Okay, what's the X for then?
That's where the weapons have pointed to their chosen wielder.
Okay.
So basically, your destinations.
Okay, we teleported all the way over here? Could have just walked. Would have been probably closer.
You teleported from here.
Yeah. So we're now further away.
Yeah,
Here's the one we're going to first.
Where?
out in the middle
In the
of the
ocean.
ocean.
Oh, you're going over there. Okay. Actually, that's perfect.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're going right past Japan.
Of
Yeah.
course, in the very fucking bottom, I just noticed. Did we loot her?
Did we?
Yes, I am assuming you did. You gathered her belongings and you either A, went to the guild and donated her items to the guild to be sent back to her mother, or you're holding on to them right now.
If Osaka, was it Osaka?
Asaka, yeah.
Asuka was
That
still
was
alive
Osaka.
right now, she would have been like, Jesus Christ, you guys couldn't wait until... You couldn't wait to get in my pants, you fucking looted my booty.
Anyway.
I know.
Whoosh.
Going to say no and no. Stop that. Stop that. Bad. Get another rat.
gotta admit, it looks like Japan, Hokkaido, and then like the southeast of the continent, Korea.
Anyway, moving on. So,
Okay, sweet.
with the warning saying the tiefling casters move to the edge of the circle, begin channeling their magical energies through it, through the gemstones that surround it, and a blinding light, a light shines up from beneath you, obscuring your vision.
Moonlight.
Oh yeah. All you guys are together.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, one of the nobles looks down and says, "That's a fascinating dog you have there."
Thanks for calling Kyoku.
My own.
Oh,
My moonlight.
I punch Ragna.
But thank
This
you.
is where the fight begins.
This is Moonlight, my trusted companion.
And with the blinding light, you feel a pulling sensation as you feel yourself being pulled in a direction. Your sense of location, your sense of balance, all your senses will get thrown out the window as you feel this pulling sensation and drag you away, only for it to, just as quickly as it arrived, to stop as you feel the heavy impact of you coming back down on your feet. In any of your guys' backstory, would any of you have ever used a teleportation type thing? I would say Kyoku. Well, actually, no. You guys all have gone through it once.
Yeah.
Those who do not have any sort of teleportation spell on them, please make a dexterity save.
Doesn't have a teleportation spell on them?
Basically, if you have Misty Step,
I don't have
Dimension...
Misty Step. Okay, dexterity save?
Yep.
Fuck.
You don't have Mystic
Is it
Step?
10?
10? You...
No.
As you're in the midst of trying to punch Ragna, you come down hard and you overshoot out the punch, and Ragna kind of kind of nearly buckles under the weight of his own armor, or as like he went completely weightless for a second, and only for all that weight to just suddenly come back to you. Yeah, it's not a sensation that most of you are familiar with. And with that,
Alright.
you immediately feel...
So can I throw a second punch?
I'll throw a punch.
And as... and with that, it's like, huh. Well, that was a very interesting... and it gets slapped across the face by Kyoku's fist. And that's where we'll go ahead and take a break real fast. So we'll be right back, folks.
Cool.
We're going to have a little bit of break as the players are now find themselves in Lilmane, the coastal capital city of the Tieflings.
I didn't realize Barb is like, oh, this is a port? This is interesting.
Well, we'll get there in a moment. So
yes.
We'll be right back.
You can talk to
as we coordinate your senses and regain your balance, you are quickly ushered off the teleportation circle for for the next set of goods being sent out or being received. Upon exiting the room and entering more of the opened area, you immediately can tell the difference from your locations. Where in Stormguard, the capital city, the building is very much a traditional, like, orthodox sort of building. Solid walls, pillars, everything like that, and all made of white stone. Fort Limane's teleportation area is more open. It seems more like a plaza than a thing. And then, of course, the immediate temperature change as well. As it is getting into more of actual proper springtime, you can smell the salt on the air coming through the large open sections of the roof area, allowing fresh light and more of the breeze to come through. Stepping out into the city proper, you are greeted by a magnificent sight of the blue ocean sparkling off in the distance, along with a semi-tiered city heading down towards the dock area. You can see a plethora of ships of all types, sailing ships, fishing ships, even some military ships from the looks of it as well. It is a stark contrast to the more rustic and more heavily weather-built environments that you've seen before, and it's frankly a very nice sort of Victorian era sort of build style, if you want to think of it in a real world fashion. Think somewhat Venice Victorian? And everything like that. Somewhat like Venice, but less waterways going through the city. So it is just you guys. Grandral did not travel with you, as he did mention that he is going to be looking into things on his end for the time being. And with that, you guys are now in Port Lilmane. What do you do?
Barbara's gonna go to the fish market.
Fish market do something?
Yeah, he's
stock on food.
Well, I assume at least a couple of us should go see about getting us a ship.
Yeah, didn't Control say something about a ship to charter, or do you just play to charter one?
He told you.
I don't remember.
He told you that you could hire out a ship to go out there, but he doesn't know of anyone specific.
We have to find it. Okay. Alrighty, well, Ragnar, do you want to come with?
Sounds like an idea.
Alrighty. And we'll head down to the docks or the shipyard, where I assume is going to be where we'll find someone.
Yeah, generally speaking, it's usually the best place to go to. Give me a second. So as you head down through the, like I said, it's a semi-tiered city. So where you are, you're kind of walking down towards the coastline. There's no real beach per se. You're kind of built up onto a cliffside, but it's a steady descent down to the ocean front. Once you get closer to the ocean front, you can really feel the sea air blowing in off the ocean waves. It's cool and brisk, but at the same time not oppressive. Flying overhead, you see nautical birds flying out, cawing and crowing as they fly about the city. One key note about Port Lilmane that is different from other cities that you have been to, especially like capital cities. Yeah, there are far more statues of individuals. Most of them are tiefling in origin, but there are a few other statues of other races. Each one dressed like a captain or sailor of some sort. Some dressed more refined, like a politician. And there are a few that are more common, as if they are just random individuals that performed acts of heroism or something like that. Beneath these statues, there are nameplates and a brief description of who they are and what their deeds were, from a great naval commander and a great naval commander to a founder of a guild, and even to someone who rescued the regent's life. Nice. All the statues around commemorating the heroes, both great and small. But then you finally reach the fish market, and immediately you are captivated by the robust nature of this port city in Atoll. The fish market is massive. Rows and rows of different merchants selling their fish, selling different types of fish and other sea life and other things. You have squid, you have eel, you have fishes of many varieties. And it's at this point that Barb just kind of says, "All right, I'm gonna do some shopping real fast. Good luck finding the boat," and she flies off.
Alrighty.
I don't think she big.
Well, that's it then. Well, let's go look around. Can I just try and see if I notice anyone?
Given how busy it is, Barb.
Yeah, we're gonna look for a harbor minister or something.
Given how busy it is, Barb is probably just gonna ride on Moonlight across the stalls.
Yeah, you're just looking for someplace where you can get a good fish bone, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Moonlight choose. I'm gonna let Moonlight choose because the nose knows.
The nose knows. Don't remember if I made a character sheet for Moonlight yet, so go ahead and just make a. I think I did. It might be on D&D Beyond here. Give me a second.
Maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check with Moonlight stats. It's a +6 otherwise, if you don't know which way to find it.
Yeah.
Anyway, while we'll get back to Barb and Moonlight's endeavors. Kyoku, what were you looking for?
I was gonna say, could I roll like a perception check to see if I could find someone to help us with the ship?
Alright, go ahead and make a perception check real fast.
Alrighty.
I got 21. Yay.
Alright.
I got 17.
17. Alright. Like I said, we'll come back to Barb in a moment. As Kyoku kind of just takes the lead in looking for charter, you do come across a merchant. He's out in front of his stall saying, "Hey, come now, oh please, come check the wares. Yes, I got the finest fish. You sir, come here. Yeah, can I interest you in some of my fine fish here?"
No, thank you. But I am wondering, do you know where we can perhaps find a ship? Looking to charter out somewhere.
Charter out a ship somewhere? Well, if you keep heading down to the end of the dock here, end of the market here, take a right and head down towards the dockmaster's hut. Can't miss it. It has a large anchor embedded in the roof.
Alrighty, thank you.
Got a pump. Step right up. Come see the fish. Let's just right back to work. Following the path down.
Okay, and then we.
Yeah, so following his direction, and it's fairly easy to find the building with a large anchor embedded into the ceiling. In fact, it looks like the house itself has been caught on a fishing line, almost. Pretty impressive structure, if you say so yourself. As you guys walk into the Dogmaster's hut, you walk in there and you're greeted by a long set of lines of both tieflings and other members of Cestria's culture. Each of them like standing in line to charter out a boat. As you come in, one of the tieflings walks over and she hands you saying, "Are you here to charter a boat?"
That do be what we're doing.
Very well then, please take this number and wait patiently. You'll wait in this area. And she hands you a waiting ticket number, and gestures over to the waiting area where there is a lot of people sitting.
A lot of people need boats, I guess.
What number are we?
Number 277.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna be a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
Out of character, I'm thinking if Barb knew, she'd be like, I can get us a boat. It's not the kind he's thinking of, but it's going to get us across the river. Probably.
We're gonna ride to the location like Mihawk from One Piece. Just on that one raft.
Nah. I was thinking, so out of character, I was thinking worst case scenario, Barb could just, wild shape into
A whale.
I mean, I think that's way too high CR. I don't know.
Yeah, I
but-
forgot how wild shaped worked. It's by challenge rating, huh?
Yeah. I mean, but I could definitely
know
go swimming and
What you could
find a
wild
whale.
shape into that's big enough.
I don't know. Certainly nothing sea sized because, yeah. I'll take a look, but
maybe for the return, but either way.
You won't know until she gets
alright,
back
well, me
because
and
of the
Ragnar
fact
will
that
wait.
she's not with you.
Yeah, no, I know. Me and
We can say that Barb's thinking like,
Me and Ragnar will
okay,
wait for
once I
our
find the
turn.
fish bone, wait, I can wild shape into a aquatic creature, and they can probably ride on me. That's an idea. Maybe I have to tell them when I get back.
I can turn into an aquatic creature and then take out one of my bones.
Anyway, so
Okay, so me and
so as you sit down and begin waiting, a booming voice comes over with a magical old tool. Now serving guest number 87. Guest number 87.
Oh, we're gonna be here a while, aren't we?
oh, me and Ragnar just both face palm of just like fuck.
Well, I'm gonna nap. Let me know when our number is up. I go to sleep.
We take our long rest right now, right here.
Do you have a familiar?
I have find familiar. I just have
I have
not
Casper
summoned
out.
it yet.
Yeah, it was like Casper could
Oh,
probably
it's
like
easy.
Casper could like
Wait.
pick on us to tell us that her number is being called.
Wait, is Phantom with us, or is it just me
Right
and
now
Ragnar?
it is Hanyakusha, Phantom, Kyoku, and Ragnar together.
No,
I didn't want him alone.
Oh. I just assumed... Okay, I thought Hengyaku
I
and
didn't-
Phantom went somewhere else. What?
I didn't
Okay.
say where I went, but I didn't know it was going along because you said that you Ragnar.
Then where are you, Hanyakusha?
Yeah.
I wanted to go check out the shop, see if there's anything, any artifacts I could find.
You take Fasha along with you then.
All right.
Did Phantom say he was coming with us?
I did.
Or what did Phantom say he was doing?
So
Okay.
right now at the Dockmaster's hut, it is Ragna, Kyoku, and Phantom. Then Fasha and Hanyakusha
Okay,
together,
so all three of us
and
came.
Barb is off on their own. Hooray! Splitting the party.
We're all just like, fuck, we have to wait that many turns.
I was like, well, I'm going to sleep. Casper, if anyone tries to whisper with me, peck at their face.
Anyway,
yeah.
go on.
Okay, never mind. No, I realized it's not gonna work. I was gonna say if they have to come up to us to tell us, but they don't have to. They announced it over a magical PA system.
Magical PA
So
system, yeah.
I was gonna say if they walked up to us, I'd just let alarm do the trick and just be like, yeah, we're sleeping.
Nah, probably the best thing would be to do find familiar to peck us when they get her number. That's right, Casper.
Yes. Yeah, that's what Casper did. I have find familiar, by the way, out of character. I just
But
don't
I'm
use it.
familiar.
Sitting down,
I haven't used it yet.
I will perceive through the what is the word? My senses through my familiar.
I can perceive.
Perceive, you know.
Start flying around, exploring all the ships.
There's no escaping it. I can perceive you.
It always seems like someone's perceiving me.
Because of the invocation that I picked up when I gained a level, after replacing another one, since I can do that, I can commune telepathically with my bird. One second. Just sitting here and you're just waiting. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
book.
We're waiting in real time.
Waiting in real time. Okay. Anyway,
That's what's happening right
so
now.
as you guys are waiting, Hanyakusha and Fasha will go out shopping. So you're out specifically looking for items.
Things that might be, yeah, things that might be helpful for our trips. I'm also keeping my eyes open for any magical items or trinkets that is the same as my rings or the staff or his bracelet.
Alright, let me just do a quick double check real fast here on these things.
The- Felvinhar or whatever. Felvihar.
Yeah.
Felvihar.
It is pronounced
Oh.
Zelvinhara. Zelvinhara.
Felvinhara?
Zelvinhara.
Felvinhara. Felvinhara. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Thel.
I have it written down. I just don't know how to
Somewhere.
pronounce it. I know how to pronounce Thel. Thel I could pronounce. The Vinhara, right? Just reading it from writing is hard to pronounce.
Yeah, Vihara. Vihara.
Selvinhara. Okay.
Anyway, so going around and once again you'll find more often like your standard everyday magical shops, but eventually you do come across a magical shop that looks to be more tailored to adventurers specifically.
Are you playing Hollow Knight music?
Am I playing Hollow Knight music? No, I'm playing whatever music I can find on here, which is currently
wait.
playing Ghost Town by Tabletop Audio, which is the default stuff that comes with Roll20 because it should be copyright free and allow me to not get a copyright mark on the videos when I upload them.
Oh, hang on.
It's called Ghost Town.
I know why it's I know why I heard Hollow Knight music. It's because my wallpaper engine has Hollow Knight music.
Yeah.
So actually,
Well, that's
was Hollow Knight music playing? Okay.
Anyway,
was very
the item
confusing. All
shop
of a
name is
sudden, just
called the
Hollow Knight.
Mystic Moon. And as you walk in there, you're greeted by a green-skinned. No, not green-skinned. You're greeted by a purple-skinned tiefling. He has a medium. He has a decent white mustache, and a small little goatee coming
No!
into a
Wait! My eyes!
As you walk into the room, a magic guy. As you
The
walk into
owner is
the room,
testing a spell.
Ah!
you're immediately flashbanged by an adventurer testing out a magical item. That unfortunately went right towards. Get out of my box.
Why me?
Are you okay?
No!
No, an adventurer pulled out a magic item and,
And blinded him.
Hengaku. Yeah. We need that. We need that as just like an emote in the server. In my eyes.
Who the fuck did it? Who am I killing? What did I told you, you psychopathic people? Save your money!
Yeah, give it to
This kid's starving in Africa!
give it to me. Yeah, I can buy Hanyakusha more pain.
No!
Check.
Yeah, I can go
I should
actually
start
commission body
sending
pillows of
people
them.
to your
But I need
stream
money
and
to
get
do so.
Hengaku. I should start sending all of my friends to follow you and Hengaku. That'd be
No.
fun, wouldn't it?
No, for the love of God, please don't.
It's entertaining.
Holy shit. I didn't even get to hit that much down.
Anyway. So,
Thank you, Anonymous, for the horrible donation you did. I kind of wish you saved it for, food, gas, anything.
supporting the Dungeons and Dragons game to allow me to get more custom music and
Prostitutes?
and prostitute assets and everything like that. You know, the usual
What do you mean
D&D stuff.
prostitute
And the rat dice to
assets?
specifically use on
Well, I need to
Hengaku.
I need to have artwork of brothel owners because you keep going to the brothels, man.
That's what AI is for, huh?
No.
You already did that with the AI system before?
I do that with like the NPCs that I come up with, but you know, I do want to get character artwork of all your characters eventually. I just don't have them.
You do have character artwork of mine.
Can you make a nice character sheet version of it?
It's on my
getting
character sheet.
getting real art for all your different tokens would definitely be something fun to look forward to whenever you get money.
When I
to
get
support the
money.
stream.
Money is.
I think I even
Yeah.
sent you the. No! Stop!
And the Avenger's like, I'm not sure it's working. Let me try it again, and then flashes it again, and
Why? Who
The
did it
adventurer
this
is like, let
time?
me see this again. No, it's a different adventurer using the same magic item.
oh yeah. Anyway, so as you walk in, yes, welcome to my lovely store, the Mystic Moon. how may I help you today? And please stop shining the light towards the door. You're blinding the. Said, please stop.
That wasn't the light! I hit the throw button by accident! Damn it, no!
Because
Damn, why?
there's the number 69 wasn't
Get out of
expecting
my
that
box!
myself.
Get out of my box! I don't care if you're blinded. Get out of my box.
I can't see!
Uh-huh.
He's up being boy.
And
Yeah.
you need to send me your model. I'm just gonna make it emote for my eyes when I get the time.
Hey, chat. Please be kind to Hanyakusha. I do need him for roleplay right now.
Yes.
Once we jump over the diva, then have at it.
So,
You're welcome to have at it. But
Oh.
I need him. I need him for the next like 15 minutes.
Summers. Of course it was you.
what was it? Not Xanathar's guide, but what's the other guide? What's the other guide for D&D? Bolo's guide.
Yeah.
So we need like a GF or something of Bolo hacking away at one of Hanyakusha's eyes, and just the meme, my eyes, and then Baldur's Gate. That'd be funny.
Anyway, so
I gotta find a shrub. Do we want to have a picture of a shrub?
anyway, I apologize. My guests like to test out the searchlight, magical item over here. Yeah, but pray tell, what are you looking for this day?
Do you have any, rings? Stuff, magical items, anything useful for the sea?
For the sea, well, I have plenty of useful items for the sea. I have these ropes of stability here and everything like that.
I hate you all.
I have potions of superior healing. I have spell scrolls available to me. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
Have you seen artifacts or rings with these carvings as I show my fingers?
Why are you in a maid outfit?
He readjusts his monocle on his face. Fascinating. I'm afraid no, I have not seen rings like that. Most of my rings are sadly very generic.
No, not rings specifically. These wordings, these carvings.
Well, like I said, most of my rings that I would have that would be carved in a similar way, I do not have. I just have the more generic rings as of late. Lots of adventurers coming through here. Apparently, there's been a great surge in adventurers dealing with the bandit threat. Oh, thank goodness.
Why? For the sake of comedy effect, the sky self-activates by itself, putting me in the maid's outfit.
Pray tell, why are you dressed like a maid now?
I have to go to work soon.
Make a deception check or persuasion check.
Fuck!
But what if he's really going to work?
I'm also gonna use a wrath dice as well.
And then
You
it's
know the Ralph dice? I hate you.
I got them. Might as well use them.
Summers, do you see what you have done?
21.
No!
21.
I only rolled a 12.
Right. Work.
I am screaming internally inside. The things I do for people.
The things I do for love.
If Barb was there, she'd be like, "Hey, I guess we know what Hanyakusha has been getting into at the brothels."
Summer, how long is this gonna stay on me? Anywho, you sure that no shops at all have these same carvers anywhere?
I cannot say what my competitors would have, but I can assure you I do not have anything here. But I do have other items useful for sea travel as well. I have potions of sea wellness to help prevent seasickness and everything like that. I have, as you have unfortunately experienced multiple times now, a magical spotlight signal to help light ways or send out distress calls or just send messages in general to other ships. I also have ever strong ropes to keep ropes that will not break so easily under extreme weather conditions. I have cloaks of water protection to help you stay dry during the rains and other splashing of the oceans.
Mm-hmm.
Anything specific you're looking for?
Well, I want to hear what your weirds before I decide what specifics you have.
Very well then. And he goes on to list just a whole bunch of standard, like everyday sort of like run-of-the-mill
Damn it,
stuff.
I was hoping to make yourself by naming every item you have.
He does, as mentioned, that he has several superior potions of healing available for purchase. He does have he has a Qual's feather token available as well.
How much for the healing potions?
For the healing potions, I charge about... Oh, where was that price guide I had? I had it somewhere. I'm partially unprepared today, mostly because of having issues with my PC. What is this? That's not it. There we go.
How long would it take us to get from island to island if we walked?
Depends. Can you walk underwater?
I mean, we could. If I have a day to rest, I could either get us water breathing or. Okay, so I'm not there. Never mind.
But
Never mind.
You're not there.
So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, we're gonna be going. If we're I'm I'm assuming that someone told Bard we're going out to sea.
Yeah. It's kind of
So
obvious.
Bard,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Barb's gonna be like preparing spells to help with seaworthiness.
Seaworthiness. I just need to find Xanathar's guide. Apparently, the price guide's in Xanathar's guide to everything. I just don't remember where I put it. Oh, it's the very first book in the pile here. Of course it is. I was looking in the middle of the pile. Oh, cool. There's actually a whole bunch of name generations in the back here. Da 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 da. Oh, wait, here we go. Saw price guide here.
Good heck.
Perhaps. Downtime. That's all downtime activities. Items. Let's see. Do. Scooby-Doo. Spells. Do you actually have pricings of stuff in here? No, is that just a lie I see from what was listed on there? Let's see, Dungeon Master's Tools, character options, spell casting, downtime. That does not give me a straight thing here. I don't like that version. Way too pricey. Makes sense, but it's way too pricey. Good old Reddit.
Huh?
Good old Reddit.
Yeah, that's where I got that rock.
Let's see. Do. That's just a really good chart. Holy crud. That's a really good chart. I might use this. There we go. Potions. Let's see. And if I remember correctly, potions of superior healing are rare, right? They're a rare classification?
Where is?
Yeah, rare. Alright, so yeah. Okay, there we go. So, let's see. My superior potions go for about 2,500 gold pieces.
I'm sorry, come again.
The potions of superior healing go for 2,500 gold pieces.
Any items for underwater breathing?
For underwater breathing, let me double check with that. As he goes and pulls out a leisure. Yes, I do have a potion of water breathing available. Give me one quick second. Again, as he goes and looks for it. Let's see. Whoop-a-doop-a-doo. Hi. You're in luck! I happen to have 4 potions of water breathing available for purchase. If you buy the whole bulk, I'll sell them each for 175 pieces. Otherwise, they're 250 for the individuals.
You make a hard bargain. Let me check my account. Unfortunately, I can't do such things, but thank you for helping. Oh, on to the next shop.
Foster walks up to you. Do you think we're gonna need them?
I think we will, but just in case we can find better prices, it's always good to weigh out the options. Like you said yourself, he has competitors.
Well, first we should probably figure out.
Ragnar, you are not there.
You're not even there!
What? The last Kyoko just ran off?
What? What?
We're waiting for our ticket.
What are you talking then?
Meanwhile, guest number 102.
Barb is back. Hey.
Oh, you're right, Ragnar. You seem to be talking to yourself.
No, I thought you was talking to Hanyaku stuff. I assumed we were with them.
What?
I said Fasha.
Hanyaku is not with us.
Said Fasha was talking to him.
And me left the group, remember?
No, I'm saying I thought I heard Kyoko talking to him.
No.
Yeah, whatever.
Go back to sleep. Anyway, so heading on out, we'll jump over to Barb real fast. So Barb, you lean down and you basically tell Moonlight, hey, you gotta go find a good fish bowl. And he begins sniffing about. Sniffing.
The custom roll was 15 plus 6, so.
Oh yeah.
21.
Yeah. Takes you deep into the market, and he takes you to a more out of the way stall You see an elderly tiefling gentleman there. Built for the sea, absolutely, but you can definitely tell, like, he's an old man. As you come up.
And what can I do for you, young lady?
I'm actually looking for fishtail. Skeleton is fine, but I figure the rest of my crew or party would like some fish to eat as well. So if there's meat on it still, that's not an issue either. But I'm looking for some that's a little bit harder to find per se, but edible. If
Are
there's
you
still
looking
meat on
for
it.
a specific quality of fish?
I mean, not really. As long as it's still edible, and if there's meat on it, it's edible. If not, it don't matter.
As you're kind of like vaguely describing, like I need an edible fish, but I mean, even if it's not edible, you're kind of just rambling, not really knowing what you're looking for. He does
Something rarer on the rarer scale.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Yeah. But as you're explaining this, he kind of looks down towards Moonlight. Moonlight is sniffing a specific fish.
Yes, my companion Moonlight here knows best. So he will be choosing, I suppose.
Yeah,
And I'll
he goes and
judgment.
pulls out this fish. This fish is a fairly large fish. Like, if you yourself laid down to it, it could probably fit about. It is about 3 of you tall.
Okay, so I'm gonna need help carrying this. Okay. I need to put this on salt or ice or something to keep fresh for a bit. I will be right back.
Let me finish describing the fish for you real fast.
Yeah, sure.
The fish itself. So, the fish being a very large fish, its scales are remarkably beautiful. The top half of the scales are an aqua green, and as they go further into the center of the body, they become a topaz blue, radiant across the thing. Its jaw.
What?
Its jaw is rather bullpupish. The jaw stretches out in front a little bit more, and its side fins are sleek and smooth like the edge of a blade.
What kind of fish is this, sir?
This one right here.
A what?
This one right here is the sapphire carp.
Sapphire cod. Nice. That sounds rare.
It is rare.
Out of character, what's the CR on this thing?
Huh? No idea. I just made it up.
Oh, I just realized what you're trying to do.
No, for future reference. This is a beautiful fish, so yeah.
Aye. It is not the most. It is not the most dangerous fish, but
No.
it's a very hard fighting fish.
Alright. Well, how much is it?
Normally a fish like this goes for about 3,000 gold pieces.
Oh boy. How much for the tail?
The tail.
As he takes deep into thought.
I'll tell you what. 500 gold. Total.
For the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Okay.
Damn.
I'll take it. Damn. Sure. Yeah. Done. Just put it on some ice. I will have someone come and get it. I won't go anywhere.
He lays the fish out and pulls out a cleaver, and make a perception check real fast.
Okay. Am I perceiving to determine whether the cleaver is meant for Moonlight
No,
or
just
the
make a
fish?
perception check.
If it's for Moonlight, I'm gonna kill him.
Wait, what?
19.
19. At a speed, throughout this entire interaction with this gentleman, again, him being an old man, he's been moving meticulously and slow. Oh, just something that comes with age. You've seen it many times in the wild and just in general. But as soon as he starts filleting and cutting the fish, his hands move at a speed and grace that your eye can barely keep up with.
Okay, this is going to take him some time, so I'm going to
In a
go...
matter of moments, he is done filleting the fish.
Okay, then.
Like I said,
Bubba?
his movements go from slow and methodic to you can barely keep sight of his movements.
So all the meat's filleted, but the fish scales, those are in a bucket, I'm assuming, or something?
No, it's the solid cut scales and everything like that. He did cut the tail off and has wrapped it separately and handed it to you. And then proceeds to bag the fish and then seals it up and places a small flat magical gemstone on top of the wrapping thing, and then channels some magic into it. You see it and glow, and then the surface of the bag that holds the fish frost over. For you, lass. It's rare for individuals to come down this far.
Well, you know the saying, the nose knows. You know, my companion here knows.
Aye. The nose knows. And he reaches out, and to your surprise, pets Moonlight, and Moonlight allows it.
Huh, that's unusual. That normally Moonlight is very touchy about who touches him.
Remember what you said, lass. And during this entire time, like, his eyes have been like near shut, like the stereotypical like old man, like eyes constantly closed. He opens one eye, and you kind of see the a similar like emerald green eye, just clean, solid emerald green. Brings one hand up to his nose. The nose knows.
Yes.
Fuck.
Okay, so
Take care. Take care of him.
Out of character, this fish, is it inside the gemstone, or is that something I still have to move on my own?
So you know how they wrap a fish up at a fish market?
No.
So in a fish market, they wrap the fish up in paper, like a wax paper. It's in a wax paper, and the gemstone's on top of it that's frosted over.
Okay, so it still needs to be carried out.
Yeah, it still needs to be carried out.
Okay. I'm sure there's plenty of seals here, right?
You also have a cook in the group.
I know, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty of seagulls here, and I need something to send a message.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of seabirds out there.
Oh yes, I'm going. Actually, you know what? What does this do? I'm gonna cast Animal Messenger. I'm guessing a seagull counts as tiny, or whatever.
No, the birds that are flying above they're small, not tiny.
Okay, fair enough.
As you walk, as you're looking around, you see a crab, a small. That's a tiny creature.
Okay. Are they fast? Crabs are slow. So.
Well, right now they're moving slow.
But
make an animal history check. So yeah, we're gonna say history, but use your wisdom modifier instead.
So just add +2 or whatever I roll. Okay.
Yeah, or if you want, you can make an animal handling check with intelligence. Your choice.
No, I'm just gonna use my wisdom modifier. Thank you. You said it was history?
Yep, history with wisdom.
16.
16?
Yes. Hold on. You said history, that's intelligence. Yes, that's okay, because I'm proficient with history, but...
So yeah, add
so
your
it's
proficiency
16.
and your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, no, I just rolled and added +2 to the number because my wisdom modifier is too higher than intelligence. So, there you go. Yeah, 16.
So you know that crabs can actually move pretty fast. How fast these ones specifically go, you don't know because you've never really been by the sea before.
Hold up, I gotta check something. That's apparently innate. Maybe I don't need to actually have the spell. Oh, that's what's going on. Oh, we're gonna use it now. Yeah, so animal messenger. I'm going to write a little message. Be like, I think Ragna's the one with muscles, so I'm gonna ask for Ragna to come to the fish market and help me carry a fish back to our ship or whatever.
I mean, I feel like any of our members, as long as they're of size, can lift a fish. But
How heavy is this fish?
In terms of regular weight, probably about 3 pounds.
That's
I can
it?
lift that fish. Fuck.
3 pounds? How the fuck is the
any
fish
of us
3
could lift that fish. I think it's.
Whoa! A
I
fish
think
is
the
3
only
times...
reason you're struggling is because you're
Remember,
size.
the fish has been filleted, so the meat weighs 3 pounds.
Oh. Well, I can carry it then. I don't need help. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You
So you
put,
said
you
it was
put a little
it
holster.
was,
Yeah, you put on the one. You make a little holster for Moonlight and put it on Moonlight's back.
yeah, I'm just gonna add that sapphire cod though, right?
Yeah, it is a sapphire carp, is what it's called.
Sapphire carp.
Meat.
Okay.
You say sapphire carp meat.
Yeah. I don't know why when you go to like highlight and delete everything, it closes like the side tab.
Couldn't tell you.
And you said it was carp, not. Yeah.
Yep. And yes, you can put it as a very rare fish.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna take the meat. I guess I don't need to send a message or anything like that, so we're gonna fix that in on features and traits, but I'll take the fish and I'll be like, I'll wave to the guy and then me and Moonlight will head toward, well, I guess we're gonna go look for the rest of the party. Actually no. Moonlight is gonna use his nose to find the way. I'm sure.
So as you're traveling back from the fish market, you eventually come across Fasha and Hanyakusha.
Yay.
Hey, found anything good?
I didn't fucking add. I swear to God, I'm gonna. What was it? Yeah, I found some. Found a fishtail and some fish meat too. Some really good fish meat.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were shot free. I was actually thinking about going to. Well, I was gonna eventually buy a fishing rod.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Trying to add this fucking custom item and it's just giving me a hard time.
Unfortunately.
Let's clear the fucking rules and see if that helps.
You can also just, in the meantime, if you want to just like add a note in general.
Eh.
Hey, Hita, I
What's
do
up?
have one question.
I might have an answer.
I was just checking my inventory and I realized that I don't. I remember a while back I put the wyvern materials in a wagon. Whatever happened to the wyvern stuff?
Give me a second to get back to the page.
Am I now carrying it?
Hold on a second, I'm getting to that page.
Yay. So like, I was under this assumption that if the fish was skinned, that the scales can be taken off and resold, or is that not how it
think I-
works?
Also have another magic item that I never identified in my backpack.
What would you reuse scales
So the
for?
Also,
I still have
who
the
would-
magic shield with the gem slots in my backpack.
That's weird.
Yeah, they're still there. They're listed in your backpack, technically, is where they're listed at.
Yes, it just says 0 next to them. It says 0 next to them, so it doesn't have any of the things in it. But would you say they're still in my backpack then?
They're in the wagon, technically. So right now, you don't have them with you because the wagon's back in Storkguard.
Okay, so they did store
They're safe.
our wagon. in a
They
safe
are
place.
safe and secured at the
Storm.
guild house.
Okay.
who did Barb run into?
Okay, perfect.
Hanyakusha and Fasha.
Alright, so I asked them, I'm like, okay, so I got some meat, that would probably be really good if cooked properly. Does anyone in the group know how to cook?
Oh, that would be
That's not
Ragnar.
really.
Who?
Also, you've had some of Ragna's food.
Ragna's food. Ah, okay. The dragon, the one that literally breathes on it to cook. Okay.
Does he breathe from the cook? I don't think I've ever seen
No,
him.
I don't know.
Ragna's not there.
Wait, where is this coming from?
That's
racist.
Does Barb make an
That's
assumption?
racist.
Does Barb make an assumption because Ragna is a fire?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
like one of the bases of racism.
Not in a bad way. It's just an educated assumption.
But Ragna's
How is
not there.
that?
Ragna's not there to correct.
It's an educated assumption.
Because all the assumptions I make are educated. What do you think a sage does?
I am scared to have you around me for that.
It proves it to all racism people. It's just an educated assumption.
Oh my god.
Hey, cool beans.
That's going in green text.
Yes, someone put in we need a quote channel.
So I'm gonna go look for Ragna because I have meat and it needs to be properly. Well, I need to figure out what the heck.
Dog.
We're never gonna let it down.
Shit. Alrighty then. And we're yay. So what so I'm like Hanyanki Shah and he who I cannot remember. What are you guys gonna do?
Fasha. Fasha's the name.
Basha! What are you
You
been up
actually
to
know.
while
Right. Fasha. Right.
I gotta write these things down.
Everyone doesn't remember everyone's name in this party at this point.
He's like, I've been gone for 1 day and you forget my name.
Like, in fairness, all we call you is the human flashlight.
Watch it. I will hurt
The
you.
Human Torch.
The human flashlight? What?
Nothing.
We were we're out looking for
Uh.
supplies that we could possibly take out to the sea.
Oh. Well, I got food, so that hopefully will last us a bit.
Well,
It's only 3 pounds though, so
probably won't last us the entire trip, but it will definitely, be a good meal.
we can get
Hence,
more.
I'll buy a fishing rod.
We can get more along the way.
Well, the Mystic... What do I call it? Now, the Mystic Moon seems to be on the more pricey side of magical item stores around here, so we can try finding a cheaper one.
Okay.
A regular fishing rod?
How's that?
Alright,
I think a magical fishing rod would be more prudent.
definitely. I agree with that.
Yep.
Downside, any sort of market, any sort of shop that I would know would be even more expensive than this one.
Fair. But we have to try.
Well, I heard that there is the Siren's Call. Oh, wait, no, that's a tavern. Never mind. And
That sounded like a brothel for a quick second. Siren Call?
What's it called?
That's a brothel's name if I ever heard it.
The Siren's Call or the Siren's Thong?
Why are you adding on to it?
I am trying to understand the name of these places. They sound interesting.
Barb, do you just want to work at a brothel? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
that's no. The other character would have been doing that, yes, but no. No. Barb is more interested in the academic pursuits and research.
The academic quote. You want to go to the brothel? Why you want to go to the brothel? I'm more intrigued in the academic pursuits and the art style. Any sentence for any strip club and porn. That sentence is perfect.
You know, we need a quote channel in this Discord. We need a quote channel.
My spleen.
meanwhile, back at the hall, guest number 152.
Ragnar has now started cooking. He has made a fire.
You better
And
make
you have
some
been-
money with that fire.
And you have been told to stop.
Oh no, I forgot the
no.
wood.
Did you breathe
I
on
am
it?
now, Kyoku is now just like slightly dozing off with the book in his hand. He's just out of it.
Meanwhile,
I'm starting to feel bad for
Adam
those
is
guys.
just-
I'm using my
Anyway, hey, so moving on, Ross says, well, there was the sea glass jewel. They mostly specialize in magical gemstones, but I've heard that they're quite reputable, if not slightly pricey. Could investigate there.
Okay. Alright, how about this? We'll first try to find a regular fishing rod first. Then we'll try your sea gem. And then I'm gonna look for some fighting arenas.
I don't
We
think
need
we
to
have...
make...
I think once we get a charter on a ship, I don't think we're gonna have time to go to a fighting arena.
Yes.
Just in case we're still waiting for them to get a ship, in the meantime, we could possibly make some money.
It's possible. The squall did cost a pretty penny.
This whole dock costs a pretty bit.
Well, it is a major trading hub, so I'm not that sad.
And plus, who doesn't like gambling?
Well, if that's the case,
I personally, I don't know. Oh, if Fire does. I don't know if not.
I don't know if Fire does either.
Yeah,
No.
we'll say for right now that he's not much of a illegal gambler.
so Barb is gonna go look for
Fighting arena ain't illegal.
Ragna, so she can have the fish tail properly cleaned up and the meat taken off, so she can use the bone.
The meat has been filleted and cleaned already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then,
I was
Yeah,
about
literally
to
the
say,
guy
do you
did
have
that
the
for
butcher?
you.
so I'm gonna put the fish tail bone into the
Gilded acorn.
gilded acorn. Yes. Now I can use the spell. Yay! What's the value on the? So technically, the fishtail was what, 1/4 or 1/5 of the fish. So, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you're trying to summon a fish.
Humana.
I'm trying to summon the fish lord because why not?
Anyway, so
Cool.
so are you guys looking for anything other than like the fishing rod and stuff like that?
Well, no, we're looking for fishing rod, possible potions of underwater breathing, maybe some health potions.
Now that
Uh-huh.
now that
Yeah,
Barb is
you
with
do.
us, alright,
Cool.
so
I
You're
don't think
able to
Barb
turn the
is with
fish,
us.
I thought she just gave me the fish.
No,
wait.
we were still talking about what he was doing before you entered.
I haven't given you the fish yet. I'm carrying it, and I'm waiting for us to get a fucking boat.
Well, I guess she was looking for the boat.
Yeah, no.
So you're
No.
looking. Okay, let's start over from the top. We're gonna start with Phantom. What are you saying? Nothing. Moving on. Phantom's just sleeping right now.
I don't blame him.
I know, so what were you saying?
I was saying, we're only looking for possible cheap prices for potions of water breathing, health potions, some fishing rods, possible underground or fighting arena, if not a regular fighting arena, to make an extra little cash. And I thought there was something on the top of my head, but I can't remember. I'm sure it's coming for me eventually. No, that's pretty much it.
Well, as
What else
far
I can
as
think?
for the sake of bereavement and everything like that, you do go to some of the more not as well-rounded magical shops, and you get some very low-grade healing potions. And we'll
Nice.
say that it costs you a grand total of 150 for 6 of them.
Well, I'm broke. But I just got healing.
Oh boy.
You do fishing rod. You do find now, mind you, I'm just giving out all the prices at once. You can decide how much you want to buy once it's all said and done. Okay.
What did I do?
Alright.
Yeah. For the fishing rod, a cheap fishing rod is about 5 copper. Super cheap. Probably not really going to catch a lot of big fishes and everything like that. The highest quality one you found was worth 10 gold. Superior sort of fishing rod. It can fit a gemstone in it for other ease and use and everything like that. But for the most part, it's a really high one. Every other better fishing rod of quality ranges between 5 silver to ranges from 1 silver to 9 silver.
Okay, so by 10 gold fishing rod. But the question, okay, no, because I don't think that'll be metagame if I ask how many people's gonna fish with me on this boat.
I cannot answer
I would
for
assume
Sasha
Ragnar.
on this one, so
I will assume Ragnar, because I still do go, so Ragnar will probably do it. I don't think Bard would do it. Iju might do it.
who's Iju?
I mean, fuck.
Yeah, who's
Kyoko
Iju?
might do it.
I kind of spaced out for a minute. I might what?
No, you're not there. I'm trying to think, would you go fishing or not?
I think Kyoku would have fun with that.
Yeah, but that's me not knowing
Yeah.
if you would. So I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to know. We'll let you think about that. As far as potions of water breathing, the only ones that you were able to find, sadly, were the ones at the Mystic Moon, which is about 700 gold for which you would be charging if you got all 4 of them would be 700 gold total.
So, what kind of supplies? Or Barb's gonna ask you because you mentioned you're getting supplies, and she's gonna be like, "What kind of supplies are you looking to get?"
Fishing rods, some healing potions, potions of water breathing if possible, if not items that can help us with underwater breathing.
I'll also message Fasha
Well,
at some
first
point.
off,
Yeah, I'll message Fasha at some point and say, hey, you have this much gold. Gold. You technically bought this. What else would you buy for this journey? And I'll have him answer me at some point.
well, I can help you with 2 of those things, Hanyakusho, but I need you to bend over for a sec. I got a secret to tell you.
I Can I roll for insight?
Yes, absolutely.
I have concerns.
As far as DC Diva, you can decide whether you want to make a persuasion or a deception check, make a DC of whatever you're trying to do, and
It don't matter.
Yeah.
7.
I beat it.
So you realize that Barb is gonna smack you in the head because you should know she's a herbalist and can make the potions. And being that you totally forgot that she's a herbalist, she's totally not gonna tell you that she prepared water breathing for this trip.
Did you?
Well, you don't know that.
I don't know. I don't care. Did you?
point is,
Yes.
well, what your insight check was just like, wait, hold on a second, and she's looking up at you like I need you to bend down real fast to tell you a secret, but you can definitely feel that there's some bit of malice.
My black senses are going off. There's danger.
I didn't say that.
I'm saying it.
You would go to another place to get the health potions instead of asking your herbalist? Really? Really?
No, I
Those are
didn't buy
the
them.
ways.
I didn't
Fish,
buy them yet.
after your chef.
Well, good. Don't fucking buy them because I can make some.
It's
Anyway.
like you've been with us the whole time. You never done these things before, so how would I know?
I do them on my downtime. What the fuck are you talking about?
Then you think make a history check real fast, Yakusha.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't think I remember one time if I ever got a potion from you.
Well, I didn't say I
19.
gave the potions to you.
Just make
I've
a
seen
said I
you
made
made
them.
potions.
make a
Yeah.
make a history check real fast.
19.
19. And then you remember your 6 weeks of getting your wagon back after getting your wagon back and traveling to Stormguard after the demon encounter. And you do remember seeing Barb off somewhere on her own brewing something.
Like if she was making tea.
I mean, in a sense, I guess, but in a way, the tea and a potion can both be drank. They're both used for medicinal purposes, and they both usually taste kind of bitter sometimes. So,
Seriously, you never noticed her making potions?
No. Not at all. Look,
I'm
what
not
y'all
good.
do is y'all business. I don't pry in your personal lives or activities.
I have a +6 in stealth, so hey.
Like, now I wonder what y'all ask questions why seriously I don't know anything. I give y'all privacy.
Uh-huh. You make it sound like that you have a choice in that matter.
I do have a choice. It's either pride in your privacy or leave you alone.
Oh, I'm sure you could try, but you wouldn't. Anyways,
Yeah, if
So
you
yeah,
Fasha looks to you. Anyway, yeah, if you can make some of these potions before we head out to sea, that would be very useful.
I need to double check to make sure I have the materials because there's 2 conflicting sets of information. I have some in my notes and then I have in my inventory, and I'm like, I don't know which to go off of. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah,
Could
we
you
can-
not just cast a spell for us when the time needs?
What?
Can you not just cast water breathing when we need it?
Oh, that, yes. The water breathing is good. We're good with that. Don't worry about that.
We don't need potions, you just cast a spell.
Yes.
Talk about potions
it
of
does-
healing and everything.
Yes. So.
Different potions. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, if you can do that, that'd be great.
Okay.
If you need any herbs or anything, let me know. I mean, I used to live with a bunch of forest elves, so I do know my way around the forest.
Good. You can go find some herbs. I'll go with you.
What herbs
If
you
we
need?
have, if we have time.
after the fishing rods. After the fishing rods.
Okay. Okay.
And possibly if we can't find it on the round arena.
I mean, I don't know how we're doing with finding transportation. We should probably go figure that out first.
Well, like I said, Ragnar and Kyoko got it, and Caleb got it covered. I'm sure they're doing fine.
Guess number 123.
Would it help?
Nothing we can do would ever help that line go faster.
I mean, I could try.
Kyoku is there. Kyoku is there just snoring, like, as loud as possible. Like,
It's the equivalent. It's the Doc's version equivalent of a DMV over there. It's painful.
Anyways,
I'll save one for you in the ocean, let's see.
So I guess me and Hanyaku-Shar are gonna go. Wait, where's Kyoko?
Kyoko was with them.
I'm
Oh.
at the docks with Ragna and Phantom.
Okay, well.
Yoko lucks out, I don't throw him in the ocean for snoring.
Alright, well, let's go find us some herbs or plants and stuff.
Well, first we got to get the fishing rods, and then
Mm.
and then I have to look around and ask for some information about our arena,
Why?
so we can earn some extra cash. I get traded, y'all get paid.
You do that, I'll go look for herbs. Or plants or whatever.
All right, I'll catch up with you when I can.
Yeah, I will probably just, You know, actually, I'm just gonna get, I'm just gonna try and weave everything together, the acorn and all that, until I get a necklace. I'm using, like, string or something.
You
Nothing
have Druid
fancy.
Craft?
Well, that's adorable.
Do I have Druid Craft?
Yeah.
That is strange enough, is a thing.
It's a cantrip.
Actually,
No.
Huh?
I wish
I
I
have
did.
just realized a very lawful evil thing to do.
How many cantrips do I know? That's actually the question.
That is a good question.
I have access to... No. So.
Don't you have access to all? Just you can only prepare so many a day.
No, cantrips.
Cantrip is
So...
not something you need to prepare fully.
I don't need... Yeah, but I can't just swap out a cantrip, so...
What is Druid crafting again? What did it do exactly for the people at home?
Give me a second. I'm trying to find it right now.
In
So it was
Druid
like,
Craft-
I remember...
Druidcraft.
What do Druid...
Druidcraft. Transmutation cantrip. 1 action, 30 feet range. Aims verbal, somatic, instantaneous.
Precipitation, but druid.
Whisper to the spirits of nature. You create one of the following effects within range. You create
Yeah,
a
it's a
tiny,
sensory
harmless sensory effect that
It's not gonna... it's not physical. It's not a thing that's physical. You can make a flower
instantly make
blossom,
flowers
but...
blossom, seed pods open, or a leaf bloom.
It's not, no. It's not what you were thinking.
Yeah, you can still make crowns out of it.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't think you need Druid craft to make a necklace out of an acorn.
Yeah, like, literally just use, like...
I think just the knowledge of knowing how the crafting in general would be enough.
Yeah, well, whatever. I have time to learn while I'm waiting for you, so...
Okay, have fun with that. as like grandfather and holding it off, I was like, yeah, ooh, that was close.
So Ragnar has thought of a thing. I'm going to look for anyone who like has dropped their ticket. I'm looking for tickets on the ground that are a lesser number than ours.
Make a perception check.
Hey,
Let's
That's
talk.
right. Right, that's right. Ragnar sent me a DM, didn't he?
What's the number?
18.
Water breathing.
Unfortunately,
24 hours.
no one has actually dropped their ticket.
Oh, no unattended tickets.
But you do see, when you look around the facility, you do see someone kind of standing off on the corner, kind of just observing everyone. And occasionally, he as you're looking at him, his eyes kind of lock with yours.
He looks at me, and I don't look at him.
It's a tiefling male, and he's dressed in a rather less formal attire than a lot of the tieflings, ship fishermen and ship individuals you've seen around here. Yeah. Loose vest, white cotton shirt or button-up shirt, some form-fitting pants, but still loose and baggy in some regards to allow for breathability. Bandana on top of his head. Looks at you,
I look at him.
gives a smile.
Oh god, we're gonna fuck tonight.
I mean, I don't look that bad.
Remembers instance of succubus poison.
Boy.
Anyway,
Got
So-
the muscles, I got the charisma. I mean,
but clearly this guy is ironic. A guy is surprisingly both blending in and being inconspicuous all at the same time.
now you look like a man whose talents I could use.
As you walk up and anything. Hey,
Thank you, Barb. I'm not the only one.
I'm gonna tell my birds to swallow.
What?
The swallow?
To follow.
follow.
Oh, first I heard swallow.
Alright, men, load your weapons.
bird flies over and lands on your shoulder, Ragnar. You walk up to the guy and you tell you look at him and think. Aye, depends on the talent. Are you looking for a vessel to travel out into the sea?
That do be a thing we're looking for. You're looking for a chef to cooking meals for you, some mercenaries to fight for you.
Ah, adventurers are out to go explore the great wide sea.
There seems to be an uncharted location we're looking for.
Adventurers, indeed, indeed. My captain could probably be of assistance to you, for a price, of course.
Well, seems to be the usual fare for your captain.
But to say, well, since you're offering to cook and everything, I'm sure we can negotiate a price. I see your compatriots are a little tired of waiting, no?
Yeah, and I'm also pretty sure there's some money in being a cartographer for an unexplored island.
Indeed, indeed. But yes, as far as compensation goes, this is not the place for it. I'll tell you what. Why don't I introduce you to my captain? And we can discuss pricing then. Skip the whole line and everything, you know.
The doobie to go.
I want to
Excellent.
say something so bad, but I can't.
Kyoku wakes up
Excellent.
at that moment because he heard skips the line, and
That
was
he's
what
about
woke him
20
up.
feet. They're about 20 feet away.
Yeah, you would not hear that.
oh, so
Casper heard it though.
Hey, dude. voice of the Chain Master. I did hear that.
Okay.
Alright, let me go collect my people.
Very well. I should meet you outside, sir.
Why don't we both
snoring
pick like this?
still.
I pick you up and over my shoulder we go.
There's so much I want to say, but I can't go back there. I
You
just
still
have
not with
to
us?
watch it happen.
Anyway,
You could treat me to dinner first, Ragnar.
Oh, you're awake?
Well, I am now. You threw me over your shoulder.
I just plop you on the ground.
I saved you, my bird. You didn't have to drop him.
You're gonna talk to the bird?
Now I can.
Of course, I made it up.
I feel like Ragnar's regular reaction would be like, "You can talk."
Talking birds, I've seen those.
You see, but you've always heard his bird just squawk. That's the thing.
I mean, craw.
You know, this is a car. I mean,
That's
car.
It's not even a caw. It's like crow.
What is he, a Pokemon? Crow.
Yo, cool.
anyway, so as
Oh.
you three follow the gentleman, walk outside, you see the gentleman waiting for you outside, and he begins to lead you down towards not the docks that you guys saw before, but a little bit more off the regular dark port side. Right, a little bit more into the there's a lot less like actual foot traffic over here. And so while Barb goes and hunts for herbs, Anyakasha begins to search for an underground fighting unit, along with Fasha. The last three, Kyoku, Phantom, and Ragnar, follow a young tiefling man down towards the docks. And that is where we'll end our session for today. So yeah, I hope you guys
Alrighty.
all enjoyed. Welcome to Port
Yeah?
Lilmane.
Lilmane?
Lilmane, yeah. It is spelled Lilmane.
Mane? Oh, Lilmane. Like this. Okay.
Lilmane, or Lilmane, however you want to pronounce it.
Lilmane.
Lilmane. Silent L in there.
Lilmane.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to my next VC. I got another game.
Yes, but yeah, so I hope you guys have a
Yeah,
fantastic day.
another
Don't
game?
go anywhere yet. We'd like to go raid somebody. Hey, look, Hanyaku's just streaming. We
Going
can go raid
somewhere.
him.
Defying the DM.
Oh.
Nah. We're gonna go raid, looks like,
Hanyaku?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go raid, Terras 22 again. Playing some Fire Emblem, which is ended up being partial, the inspiration I had for this world initially anyway, so...
Fire Emblem is actually when Kyoku was created. Kyoku was a Fire Emblem
We
OC.
gotta get some love to Fire
Basically.
Emblem and Warriors 3 Hopes and all that and everything. So hope you guys have a fantastic week today. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get back to a normal streaming schedule. So I do apologize if there's been a lot of inconsistency in my streaming times and everything. Trying to get better at it, and but there's a lot of stuff going on right now that requires my attention, and I just can't stream all the time. Plus, it's also super hot and my computer overheats. And I'm dealing with
Can I make an announcement?
that. Quickly.
I don't think I did earlier. And please, if any of y'all have a chance and never seen the announcement for the Hidden Gem Awards, please vote for me for nominees. Thank you. All right, that's all I want to say.
I'm never gonna get one of those because no one's gonna have a vote for me.
I'll vote for you.
Yeah. You're sweet.
Does that make you feel better?
That makes me feel better. All right, guys, have a great rest
I'll
of your
vote for
day
you.
now.
I don't
Play the
know
clip.
what we're talking